Alrighty. Oh, wait. Hello? Hello, hello. Let me just. Oh! No! I accidentally. Oh. No, it's pinned there. Oh, wait. Let me what do you call this? Rearrange. Hold on, give me a second. It's 5:04. Oh, no! Oh, no, I can't take away the. Hello? Oh, okay. There we go. Thank you all for the first. Also, let me know, guys, if it's too loud or too soft. Because, like, we had some issues with that last time. Hi, Jan. Hello. Also, get some rest, charlatan. I don't wish to participate in the day. Understandable. We see eyeballs. Bread for the concussion? Sure, why not? Rest your head on this very soft bread, I guess. How are you guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Boss, musta kape stocks natin? Ito naman, we're doing good. We're doing good. Medyo I'm worried because people have been fainting in the cafe due to dehydration. Kasi, you know, they do be obsessed with coffee but forget na super init these days. But yes, I also have to keep watch because I have been drinking quite a bit of tea. So sabi ko today, I was like, what? I feel kinda weird. Like, I feel not as good as usual. Hi, Sleepless! Hello! Yeah, I was like saying, it's like, I don't really feel that good. So, is there something, like, is it extra hot today? But, yeah. Well, I don't know. Maybe it was extra hot today. Let me shout out Sleepless. G ako sa tea. Anong klaseng tea? Tsaa ba to? Charot. Panay na ako na... hindi naman ako kape. Hindi naman ako caffeine para mahimatay ka. That weirdly doesn't make sense. But like with the context, you know what I mean? Kasalanan ko pa. I just got here. I just opened the cafe. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing well. Sorry, not the shift of tone, but like, hi Ruby, hello. I behave. Alt behaving? That's no, I'm kidding. Let me shout out Ruby. Just yung mga fruit na. Ooh, I love fruit tea. Actually, when it's hot, I love to drink fruit tea, even though it's not hydrating at all. But yeah, like what was I gonna say? So yeah. Today, let me just try to be a little more professional. Charot! No. But like, yeah, I'm super excited because today I'll be playing Saintess of the Golden Bow again. Last time we stopped at the part where we met all the characters and we have to go and train to kind of like participate in excuse me, in the war that Noah is also forced to be participating in, which is kind of crazy. And of course, Noah is the tsundere that I'm hopefully gonna be going for. So yeah, so you want me to uy. That's for a different stream. Muji got cheap but peak fruity. Really? I haven't tried. Like yung Muji Cafe? Hi, Ant! How are you? Let me shout you out this one. But yeah, I'm super excited because thank you for the thank you for the headband. I quiet na I wanna get bunked out of nowhere. Understandable. But yeah, like this. Thank you for the hydrate, Jiggly. Yeah, this stream is sponsored by Transparent Games, the devs of Saintess of the Golden Bow. So they reached out and kind of wanted me to kind of like help promote the game and also, you know, help promote the Kickstarter because they have their Kickstarter currently up. The last time I checked, they were like 50% of the way already. It's crazy how fast that it happened. But yeah, I have the links up in my pinned chat for the Kickstarter and the game. So yeah, if you guys are interested in backing the game or maybe wishlisting the game, I think that would help the devs a lot. But for now, you guys can just enjoy me enjoying 2D men. Hi Wade. Hold on. Let me. Civ, thank you so much for the for redeeming the cat ears. Oh my god, wait lang. Hold on. Ah yes. So many things. It's okay. It's okay. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Oh my god. Nay, hello? Thank you for contributing 12. Wait lang. Hold on. How far are we? Hold up. Excuse me? Oh my god. Hello? We're at 90% already? That's kind of crazy. Also, thank you for the hydrate. Yeah, that's... So I guess Mother Superior will be coming back quite soon. Thank you for contributing as well, Jiggly. Thank you. Yeah, so I guess we'll be having her real soon. I don't know how we're gonna... I want to make it better than last time. Like, I want to make it more... immersive is not the word, but like, I just want to make it... I want to improve on that. Oh my... Guys? Hello? Wait. Oh, 94. Oh. Guys, there are 16 days left. Like, relax. How are you, Civ? How are you? But yes, for those, by the way, for those who aren't familiar with Saintess of the Golden Bow, I guess TLDR is that we are hit by Truck-kun at the start of the game and we get isekai'd into a BL otome. And I guess for those who don't know what BL means, it's boys love. So it's kind of crazy because now we are in this BL otome and we might be romancing the love interests. We'll see. Porque, oh, take all my points. Thank you for contributing as well, Civ. Redeem. Oh my God. If you guys have special requests for that stream, let me know. I will consider. But yeah, let's actually start already. So we're gonna kind of pick up where we left off. Let's see if I can. Okay, so I'm gonna just switch scenes for a second. There we go. Oop. Let us hide that bread. Last 2K. Oh my god. Getting hit by Truck-kun to hang with the homies. Exactly. Hi, Gold Green Reaper. Large tea. Damn, that's a lot. That is a lot to order. I don't have that, but I'll try to have it on the menu next time. But alert. No problem, Civ. It's okay. Honestly, okay. I will be honest, I am not a connoisseur of BL. In case somebody might be thinking I am, I'm really not. I have read a few that were actually like, I was really there for the plot. Like, I know there's the meme that, it's like, oh, I'm here for the plot hot guy. But no. What? Hey? Oh, wait. Anna? Hello? Huh? Oh my god. 17 right here. Okay, sorry, the brain is braining. No. I swear I'm not a BL connoisseur, but I have read a couple and they were really good. And I'm like really there for the plot. I'm not there for the quote and unquote plot, like really there for the plot. So, yeah. Hold on. Let me just... Okay, I think the audio, like, let me know if the audio is okay with you guys. But hinahanap loads. But wait, I don't know. Honestly, I don't remember the choices I made here, but hopefully they bring us closer to Noah, or else I might cry. Yes, Troppa time. Dude, honestly, I kind of want like a male VTuber to play. Like, I mean, I'm not saying it doesn't exist, but I want there to be like a male VTuber in the local circle that plays of, you know, a female-centric otome game. Because I just want to know what are their thoughts, you know? You got, yeah, thank you so much, Gold Green Reaper. I can't read. Gold Green Reaper. I'll just call you Reaper or Gold. I know I think I used to call you Gold, but yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. So yeah, let's get into it. Why not? Why don't we? Let's hope we get Noah. If we don't get Noah, should there be a punishment if I don't get Noah? Okay, no problem. Ingat walking the doggo. Thank you so much for stopping by still. I'll see you later. If I... Girl, I was like thinking, I'll do 50 squat. No, I can't. I think I'll die. Funny thing is that everyone who reads my name either calls me Gold Green or Reaper. It's always... Oh, that's true. That's true. There is a lot of variety, I would think. Okay. I must do my best to get as strong as possible. Don't say that. I swore to always protect you, did I not? Also, sorry, real quick. Like, what's really interesting about Saintess as well is that for the full game, per route, it's gonna be like 10 to 15 hours of content. And while it is partially voiced, like the voice acting is mwah, it's great. There will be some partial voice acting in this demo as well. Kung di nakuha si Noah, Matic Mother Superior. Okay, sure. Sure, man. I recall Celeste's memory of that time. They were both 14 back then, and Levi took a knee in front of her and swore he could protect her until death did them part. He made his vow with such sincerity and fervor. Yet I'm not the one whom he swore to always stay beside. That person was Celeste, so he should be free of the oath since Celeste is kind of dead. I can't tell him the truth, though. On the spur of a moment, I gesture towards Levi. Lean down, please. You're too tall. Too tall for what? Levi gives me a puzzled look but complies with my request. Oh! I press up on my toes and kiss him on the cheek. Already? Not as Celeste, but as Celine, because I genuinely feel grateful to him and don't know how else to express it myself right now. My full title is I am the Gold Green Reaper. Oh, wow. I love the lore. I love the lore.
Celeste?
I love myself a nervous man. Levi blushes a deep red and gets flustered. Only when I lean back and smile at him do I realize I shouldn't be doing something so intimate to a man who... Okay, no, actually, considering the time, maybe. Who loves the woman who once inhabited this body. I might be sending him the wrong message, especially after our earlier conversation.
I'm sorry. I just...
Don't be sorry.
Oh yeah, I think the partial voice acting will be during the CG scenes. No! Give me a corpse. No.
I just wanted to express my gratitude.
Aw. I think like it's very sweet, but also it's like, girl, if I were Levi, I'd also be like, you're my chi, your lip, huh? Also, I really like that the main character is voiced. That's not something you see a lot in otome games these days. It was much more common in older otome games and also like NSFW otome games, but we don't talk about that. It's just nice. It's just nice to see. I let out a sigh.
You always do your very best to protect me. Thank you, Levi.
Her voice sounds so sweet.
You're welcome, but it's my job to take care of you.
That's so cute.
I know you're not doing it just because it's your job.
Oh, whoa. Don't say it like that. Even I got flustered. I'd love to do voice acting work someday. Yeah, I mean, hey, you can always start by just like doing what I'm doing. Or just there CCC casting call club has a lot of stuff that you can work on as well. Levi gives me a startled look. I turn around and start walking towards my room before he can reply. Let's go, Levi. We need to rest. Training starts tomorrow. Let's go, Celeste! I mean, Celine! The next day, I begin training with a golden bow on the palace training grounds. Much as I expected, due to its elaborate design, the bow proves difficult to use. I know, Sleepless. I was also like, oh, what kind of... I mean, stop. But yeah, dude. Oh my god, my phone fell on my keyboard. Sorry. Okay, we're fine. But yeah. Yeah, there's definitely lots of entry points to voice acting, especially now. Because back in my day, you had to go to the recording studios and the advertising agencies. Now all you gotta do is do it online. After the collab voiceover stream, I'm starting to get a little... Oh my god, slay! Okay, One. Damn. Okay, you didn't have to call me out like that. Is 26 that old? Grabe naman. Let me shout out Uneng as well. There we go. You know what? Not. Back in my day, I would walk mountains to get to the studio. Please. I send arrow after arrow flying at targets, but I only hit once out of every 10 times. Not only are my bow skills rusty, but the weapon isn't cooperating either. Finally, too frustrated to continue, I give up. I'll try again tomorrow. I make my way to my room with Levi following behind me. This is a suicide mission. We're not going to come back to Solus alive. Oh, okay. I didn't know what this was. Man, if you're old, I feel old too. Yeah, like, dude, come on. 20s, 30s, that is not old. Just because you were born in the 2000s doesn't mean that, you know, the people older, like, the people just like a few years older than you are old. Stares at someone almost disappearing on the Feb calendar. Ooh! It's okay. I feel you. The adult is adulting fast. You're right. But it's okay. I mean, that's just life, no? Please, Noah, don't say such things in public. What if someone hears you? At the end of the corridor, two people stand to the side talking. The one who said something about a suicide mission is Noah. After our conversation in the garden the other day, his words don't shock me. What does surprise me, though, is that he's openly talking about his feelings with someone else. Hi, Noah. It's been a while. Nishi! Oh, I guess. Did we complete it? Oh my god, we completed it. Shit. Okay. Congrats, guys. We're gonna get... I'll get to planning that. And again, if you guys have any suggestions of what you want to see in that kind of stream, let me know. I'm very open, more or less. No, I'm pretty open. I meant the suggestions. But yes, thank you guys for completing the community challenge. I appreciate it. Yeah, congrats, guys. Now I have to do it again and then add something new. It's okay. I don't know. Should I show myself to Noah? Noah, you know what? I'm gonna be like, yo, you talking shit? I step out from behind the pillar, revealing myself. Oh, if it isn't the Saintess. Welcome. Hello. How much of our conversation did you overhear? I told you, Your Grace, you should be more careful. Life confession. Gagi! Let's go. I'm here for the kabadingan. We'll see. Said. Also, hi, Said. Live confession. I feel like that would be super hard to do. Like, I don't want you guys to like out yourselves for anything embarrassing. I still want it to be anonymous. Maybe I can find a way to accept like anonymous audio submissions. That would be interesting. But then what if I know you guys' voices? Like, I've heard some of you before. I don't know. We'll see. Lagyan yun yung you guys should put the filter. Yeah, exactly. Nay. Same brain cell, exactly. Anyway, I'm sorry for eavesdropping. I was just curious. Wala pa. And we're not sure. If I romance him, it's not BL anymore. The excuse is a sad one, but it's the truth. Noah takes a step closer to me. Come closer. Even closer, Noah. Oh, you were curious about me? I mean... No. What do you mean, no? Time to reinstall voice mod. Oh, I mean... Filters on, yes, exactly. He's so pretty. I think also I just love the red eyes. I don't know. I'm kind of into it. Sounds like an easy way to get unlimited Stop! I arch my eyebrows, unsure of what he means. I didn't say he leans in closer to me. His face levels with mine. He has his signature smirk on his face. I didn't know you were interested in me. Wait. Ba't ako kinikilig? Wait. I'm just like... He's like, oh, I didn't know you were interested in me. And I'm like, no, I'm not. What do you mean? I finally understand what he's suggesting. He's flirting with me. That's not what I meant. I'm very pleased to win your attention. If you want to know more about me, how about we get together for tea? He really is hitting on me. I feel embarrassed, unsure of how to respond. I'm not. Would tomorrow afternoon be okay for you? I think there's a reason. I think he wants to say something to me. Not that he's letting me get a word in edgewise anyway. Anger rises in my heart. I'm not interested in you. I take a few steps back, putting distance between us again. Noah chuckles. I let out a frustrated huff. Give me this enemies to lovers slow burn story, please. I don't appreciate you flirting with me. Is that what I'm doing? You clearly are. The other day he wanted to kill me, and today he's playing with me. What a frustrating guy. I'm leaving. I rush towards my room, my footsteps heavy. I feel furious at Noah for clearly making fun of me. Gusto ko sanang mag-green joke kasi yung pangalan sa new follower. Huh? Why? Bakit? What the green joke? Now I'm curious. Levi falls behind me like my shadow. I spend the next few days training with a golden bow. I increase my accuracy rate, but I'm still struggling to wield the weapon. Oh, Elijah! In the afternoon, Elijah approaches me. How's the training going? Should I be honest with him? I hesitate, but I know I'll need his help to access the bow's magic. Honestly, the training's not going great. I feel like the bow's fighting me for control. The bow's supposed to be semi-sentient. It may very well be that it hasn't yet fully accepted you. Damn. Imagine, a bow doesn't accept me, my dad doesn't accept me. Dude, like, this is so sad. Yes, it is very, in the name. In the name of, hasn't fully accepted me? What should I do to make the artifact approve of me? Unfortunately, I don't know. Training will continue to be a struggle, won't it? I wanted to ask you something ever since I was chosen as the Saintess. You're the High Priest, so you know a lot about holy magic, is that right? As much as a human possibly can, I'm the strongest light magic user in the Empire. Wow. Ah, that's right. I remember that part from the book. Everyone thought Elijah would become the saint, but on his 18th birthday, he didn't get chosen. The previous high priest abdicated at the time and passed on the role to Elijah. That's how Elijah came to have such a high position at such a young age. The novel also said Elijah's light magic is abnormally strong. Did he teach me about light magic? Sure, but you have no magic of your own. You know that, right? I nod. Celeste was never a magic user, and that fact didn't change when I took over her body. But I have to defeat the Demon Queen with the Golden Bow's magic, right? So, is there a way for me to access it? Ah, yes. Artifacts like the Golden Bow do carry their own magic. You don't have to have a magical affinity of your own to use their power. Although, already being trained in wielding magic would help you understand more easily how the bow's magic is used. Still, I can at least explain the basics to you, and then with practice, I'm sure you'll catch on. What if I don't understand what he tries to teach me? Will we be doomed to Girl! Wag mong pangunahan. Like, just try first, and then... don't let your, fears, hold you down. Let Noah hold you... I mean, what? Sorry, huh? Who said that? I don't know who said that. I swallow hard. I'm afraid I'll be a magical failure. No, gloomy thoughts won't help me make anything better. I need to focus on what Elijah can teach me and do my best to understand the Golden Bow's power. Uneng, shh. Don't perceive me. Yeah, must have been the wind. Did you guys hear anything? Weird. Please teach me what you know about using an artifact's holy magic. Sure. Actually, aesthetically, they look really good together. I don't know. Like, I know he's a priest, but, you know, aesthetically, they look good together. Elijah moves behind me, touching the hand I am using to aim the golden bow. Close your eyes. I will pour some of my light magic into you so that you can understand how magic flows through the human body. What? I'm just saying bagay sila. I didn't say anything else. To access the golden bow's magic, you have to pull some of that magic towards you and let it enter your body. Be open to it. Don't struggle against the power. Is this a CG? I close my eyes like Elijah commands. I feel his grip on my hand growing firmer. He's standing behind me, his chest pressed against my back so I can feel the heat of his body touching mine. Ooh. The contact is quite intimate and makes my cheeks flush with embarrassment. Oh, my eyes. Flashbang. Then I feel Elijah's magic enter my body. It's a gentle stream, not as strong as when he examined me for injuries a few days ago. Still, I can feel the magic coursing through my veins. Elijah's hair ends have Celine's hair color. Oh, true! Oh no, I can relax against Elijah, but I'm not going for Elijah. We are loyal to Noah in this household. Elijah told me to focus on the flow of magic, so I don't let myself succumb to the pleasant feeling of closeness. I focus on the power coursing through my veins instead. Do you feel how the magic is moving through you? Yes, I do. Oh yeah, nga no. Elijah lets go of me and steps away, taking the comforting presence of his magic with him. I'm almost saddened, suddenly feeling as if I've lost something important. I feel... What is that, Elijah? Whoa, okay. Let's relax. Okay. Relax. Wait lang. Okay, wait. I think I... Okay. No, we're okay. It's a joke. It's a joke. You don't have to put the exclamation point na. I shake off the strange emotion. You must convince the golden bow to let you access its magic. Then pull the power towards yourself and let it flow through your body. Only by doing so will you be able to aim that magic with your arrow and strike the Demon Queen when the time comes. Honestly, guys, if you want like a makalat na well, it's not like makalat, like visual novel. The visual a good one is Steam Prison. Oh my god. I'd love to show you guys that, but I'm having a problem with connecting my Switch to the PC. It makes my PC lag. I don't know if it's because the second monitor is already taking up a lot of like energy or something. So yeah. No, it's not Steam Prison because it's spicy. It's like it's like steampunk. It's steampunk. That's why. I use my staff as a way to store more magic. Even though I have my magic of my own within my body, I can only use more powerful spells with the staff's help. Just like what you must do with the bow, I draw the magic of my staff into the body so I can release the power as bolts of light. The human body is a conduit for an artifact's magic. I nod, trying my best to comprehend what Elijah's explaining. I'll try it out. Great. Let me know if you have any more questions. I have to return to my office. You can find me there whenever you need me. After Elijah leaves, I return to practicing archery. I try to pull the bow's magic towards me like he instructed. No worries, Gold. But hey, that's so exciting. I did notice the hair things. That's so exciting, Gold. I'm really excited for you. That's so fun. I can't replicate what the High Priest did. Even so, I keep trying. There's too much at stake for me to give up so easily. Okay, that's enough for today. I can't overdo it or else I won't have the strength to train tomorrow. I do a few stretches, grab my bow, and make my way back to my room. Oh! In the palace corridor, I run into someone I hadn't expected to meet again. George! Oh my god, I actually also really like George. Greetings, Lady Celeste. Hi, Kumo! Kumo! Hi! What's up? Hold on, let me shout you out. Give me a second. There we go. I hope you're doing well. But yes, we're currently playing Saintess of the Golden Bow, and it's very generously sponsored by Transparent Games, the devs of the game. So yeah, I hope you enjoy. George nods at me, putting a hand over his heart. He's honestly like, I wish he unfortunately he is not a love interest, but you know, I'm just saying I would appreciate it. Yeah, sure. I don't think I'll be able to check it right now though, Gold, if that's okay. Maybe like when I take a short break for like water and bathroom break, then I can check it and then I can react if you'd like. I make my best attempt at a curtsy. Hello, Perrywin! Thank you so much for the follow. Oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta introduce myself, and I'm sorry if I get up all in your face for a few moments, but hi. My name is Ri. You can call me Tsun, you can call me Tsunder, Tsunderi, Ri, whatever. But yeah, I am your ever gracious yet ever chaotic host of the All Air Travel Cafe and Perfumery. And yes, I do like perfumes. I do like coffee, tea, and all that jazz. But mainly, I play indie games, visual novels, sometimes FPS, sometimes horror. But 24/7, I do be yapping. But yeah, welcome. Today we're just playing Saintess of the Golden Bow. And it is very generously sponsored by Transparent Games, which is really fun. I was super excited to work with them and really excited to see what new things they have in store. Yapping for yeah, dude, like if you ask me if we talk about perfumes or something that like I'm super interested, I will yap your ear off for like 2 to 3 hours probably. I thought I only had a handful of fitness boxing sessions left, but our instructor guy said that another course is starting during April. Ooh, are you planning to join the April one? George gives me the nonchalant looks innocent is the mastermind nasa loob. Actually, you're right. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Anyway, let's not go there. But like, I agree though. He does look like he has a plan in his eyes. He looks like may mali siya. I just need to make WhatsApp account. I hate that app. Wait, why do you hate it? But I also like, it's very interesting. I know a lot of Americans and Europeans have WhatsApp. Kasi mali siya. I was so confused. Oh. Ay nako. Anyway, oops. Your Grace. George looks me up and down. His eyes show concern. Are you doing okay? Hi, Anthony. Hi, March 7th. I always like get it wrong on the first whenever I see your name. But hi, March 7th. I hope you're doing well. Yes, I am. You ran off from the ball the other night and never returned. Uh, it's true that I embarrassed myself by running away from George and Penelope in the middle of our conversation. I was about to have an anxiety attack, so I needed to get away, but I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. I am playing Saintess of the Golden Bow today. It's really fun so far. I'm really excited. I want to get Noah so bad. Their TOS. Excuse me. I see. I didn't know that all that went on with WhatsApp. Well, I only use it for work. I think that's also why. Yeah. Interesting. That's interesting. Where was I? After I met Noah in the gardens and cried my eyes out, I was too tired to rejoin the party. I didn't want to be amongst people anymore anyway, especially nobles who were just waiting for me to make a blunder. I've been worried for you. Wait lang. I like Noah eh. Parang sira naman to eh. I like Noah, girl. Like, relax. Leave me alone. Now that was unexpected. Why would George worry about me? We barely know each other. I've really been okay. I get the feeling he doesn't buy my words. Walk with me in the No, I love a good walk. Hey, weren't you the person who played After Love? Yes, I played the demo of After Love EP. And I was the one who reacted to the... It's like, oh, what was the line? You should be glad you're cute or something like that. And I was just like, ah! But hello, Un-person. Welcome. WhatsApp is pretty popular in Europe and US. I think Telegram and what's the one youth use? Do people still use Snapchat? Like, genuine question. I go, oh my gosh! Oh, I really appreciate that. That means a lot. Like, I hope you enjoyed the game, because I did. I enjoyed it a lot. Like, it's very emotional, and also just like the art style and like the rhythm portion. Great. Oh no, George likes to go on walks. I like to go on walks. Come on, George. You can't be doing this to me. People do be using Snap. Really? That's so interesting. I think for us here in the Philippines, we don't really use it anymore. That was like, it's either we don't use it anymore or some, I don't want to say we because I don't. Like, some people use it for other means. I don't want to, I don't know. I loved it even though the bandmates really annoyed me. Well, I feel like they acted the way they acted for valid reasons, but I think it could have been, like, I genuinely think they should have communicated a lot better. But yeah, I get what you mean. I suppose it wouldn't hurt to get to know one of the most important people in the Lokari Empire better. Okay. We walk for a while in silence until we reach the less frequented part of the gardens. I've been meaning to ask you about something, but the dining table during a ball doesn't seem like the right place. Could you tell me more about the demon that attacked you? Why does he look? He looks at me with disdain. Like, he kind of looks like he is not happy to be in my presence. Local police has made statement. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, as long as it's not illegal, I guess it's fine. He looks uninterested. He's like, girl, what? I mean, I did invite you, but I expected you to say no. Like, that's the kind of vibe he's giving. That guy looks like, oh my god, you're right. He does kind of look like Leander from Oh, I see an otome enjoyer. I like your taste. I like your taste, Un-person. I like your taste. Yes, of course. It was an imp, if I recognized it correctly. It was a small flying creature with a scorpion's tail, long horns and sharp claws. Yes, that's right. It had reddish-gray skin and red wings with some symbols tattooed on them. They come in various colors. Do they? Yes, imps are aplenty at the war front. They have a cruel nature, seeking to play with their victims rather than outright kill them like other monstrosities. Though they're relatively easy to kill with magic or arrows if one can keep up with their swift movements. They know how to dodge attacks well. Oh no, there are illegal things. Oh dear. Yikes. Demons are more intelligent than humans give them credit for. You know a lot about demons. I'm not sure how much you know about me. I used to be the general. Oh! A man with authority. Well, okay, I need to relax. I used to be the general of the Lokari Empire's army, and I fought on the war front for years. sorry, my bad. The general? Yes, the highest ranking officer in the field. But aren't you very young to hold such an important position? George chuckles. Oh, okay, at least he's smiling now. I'm momentarily stunned when I see his beautiful, carefree smile. Wow, beautiful, carefree smile. You're one to judge. Intrusive thoughts. You right, my bad. Celeste just turned 18 this year. I was 3 years older when I died. Yeah, you're right. I'm 26. You're 26?! Oh my god, what am I doing with my life? He's a general. Like, I know he's a fictional man, but... Oh, then you're not that much older than me. You think 8 years is not much? I mean, if it's you, George, I don't know, like, In this world where there are bigger age gaps between couples in arranged marriages... Wait, why am I thinking about George as a love interest? He isn't asking me this question for me to consider him romantically. I was. Watch me get a toggle. That's just me twirling my hair. It's actually a good idea. It depends on why you're asking. I suppose you're right. It's just that I feel older than my age. The years I spent on the battlefield took a toll on me. Understandable. Could you tell me more about the war? Sure. What would you like to know? The war has been going on for a few decades now. Is it really impossible to win without the saint? We've encountered the Demon Queen herself on numerous occasions, but we couldn't kill her with weapons or magic. Even light magic wielded by powerful priests couldn't breach her defenses. She has a dark aura shield around her that deflects all incoming attacks. Nothing has been able to get through so far. And she keeps the demon army very well organized. They obey her commands even at the cost of their lives. Since demons value their own lives so little, they fight viciously into the death. They're a difficult opponent to face. You've really seen the Demon Queen? Yes, though she can change her form. One moment, she's a beautiful woman. The next, she's a horrifying monstrosity. Now I'm curious about what the Demon Queen looks like. I see. After making a circle around the gardens, we return to the corridor. I'll have to make my way back to the palace now. Judy calls. Oh, I'm so sorry for taking up so much of your time. No, I wanted to talk to you. Stop! I need a break sometimes too. Oh, like quality time, love language, please. If you ever have more questions about the war or the Demon Queen, don't hesitate to ask me whenever we have the opportunity to talk. I'd love to learn more about your role as the general too. Really? It's nice of you to be interested in me. Oh, wait, he's kind of sweet. I may or may not answer you though, depending on the question. Oh. George clearly has his secrets, and I don't feel like I can pressure him for answers. He's already shared some useful information with me today anyway. Okay, thank you for talking to me. It was a pleasure. And, Lady Celeste, I know you carry a heavy burden now, having the responsibility of the Saintess on your shoulders, but don't be so hard on yourself. You're trying your best. Thank you. Oh, he's so sweet. We say our goodbyes and part ways. I found George very intimidating at first, considering his high position in the noble society, but he's actually a kind man, isn't he? Di ka sure. Sometimes it's the kind ones that are like turn out to be the worst ones. The ones that look kind, I mean. So you never know. Trust no one. As I return to my room, I'm again faced with an unexpected encounter. Oh, you guys again? Celeste? Fancy running into you again. I fear I can't say the same, Your Grace. And here I was, waiting for the opportunity to apologize to you. Apologize? Quite unexpected of me, isn't it? Well, I'm glad you finally changed your mind about teasing me, Your Grace. About teasing you? You mean the way I'm keeping you on your toes? We both know that's quite entertaining for both of us. No way! But no, I wanted to say sorry about the other day in the garden. I was overly dramatic. Girl, you pulling a sword out at me is not being overly dramatic. I think it's a little more than that. Aren't you always? You could say that. Still, we can certainly agree that putting a sword to your throat is on another level than our usual conversations, or even the way I act towards Mother. Should I give you two some privacy? You don't have to, Tariq. I don't think I properly introduced you to Celeste. She's the head of the palace guards, isn't she? That's not what I meant. Tariq is also like a mother to me. She's been my personal guard since I was little, before I promoted her to be my right hand, a person who keeps order in the palace on my behalf. She's a very important person to me, my link to the Durendi legacy. It always warms my heart when you speak so highly of me. How could I not? You've always supported me, even when I had nobody to rely on. Your father, the late Emperor Consort, died when you were young, right? Since the Empress didn't have a good relationship with Noah, he had no other person he could call family. It's not surprising that he came to treat Tariq, his personal guard, as family. I'm like, I don't know if it's Tariq? I already knew that much from the book, but seeing Noah admit of his love for Tariq still warms my heart. There's more to Noah than just annoyingly flirting with me, that's for sure. Yes, my father died when I was 6. I can't even say I remember his face that well. If not for the family portraits, I would have already forgotten the way he looked. Because every day when I stare in the mirror, I only see my mother's features. Her face, her hair color, the way we smile. They're all the same. The only thing I inherited from my father is the color of my eyes and my slightly darker complexion. Noah glances at Tariq. Sometimes I wish I could have more proof of my southern legacy than just skin that looks tanned and an eye color unusual for the Lucari. Tariq's expression turns sad. She looks at Noah with both love and pity in her eyes. I too feel what Noah said deeply. Of course he wants to know more about his father's side of the family, about his roots. It's not easy to be a person of mixed race, especially without family who can teach you about your culture. I'm glad Tariq was there for you, Your Grace. So am I. That's why, Celeste, I may sometimes be overly dramatic, flamboyant even. It's the way I deal with the world. But that doesn't mean I'm not sincere when I apologize to you. Aww, only showing a soft side. Okay. I really am sorry for the other day. I didn't mean to scare you. It's okay. I'm not that mad about it anymore. But you are still a little angry. A little. Very well, I can accept that. I often find that anger is a great source of motivation to drive one forward. I would hope you will use that energy well. Just don't go overboard with being mad at me. I wouldn't want your anger to turn into resentment. Oh girl, I don't think I could resent you, not yet at least. Alright. Noah and Tariq escort me to my family's apartment where we say our goodbyes. The more I learn about Noah, the more I realize how human he is. He's a multifaceted individual, not just a character in a story, but a real person. We're all real people. I mustn't forget that fact. Oh, it's Eurydice! I keep, that's such an interesting, such an interesting name. Is your training going well? In the evening, Eurydice comes by my room. I'm happy to have her company. Eurydice has always been a ray of sunshine in Celeste's life. I'm glad the two of them have such a good relationship. I feel like an imposter by pretending to be Celeste in front of her twin sister. She hasn't figured out I'm someone else yet though, so I'll continue acting for as long as I can. Hello, Taka! Hi! How are you? Welcome. We are currently playing Saintess of the Golden Bow. I hope you are having a good week. The Sun God Sign, I think it was your describe. I mean, if it could. Oh, I didn't. Oh no, I see it. Okay. I see it. I'll look at it in a while. Sige. Hold on. Sorry, I just have to check something real quick. Okay. Yeah, I saw a glimpse of it and it looks very unique. It looks very interesting. Mayor Day, likewise, Taka. I hope you have a great day. I let out a long sigh and tell Eurydice about my training. I don't understand what the High Priest means about accessing the Golden Bow's magic. Every time I try to think about the artifact letting me share in some godly power, nothing happens. It's frustrating. Elijah showed me how it can feel to receive the magic, but I can't reproduce the result. I have no affinity for magic. I don't understand what to do. Don't pressure yourself too much. It's only been a few hours since you even found out how light magic is used. You're right. I should be more patient. I'm just annoyed because the golden bow is so clunky in its design that aiming is hard as well. I glare at the offending object, which rests next to my bed. Yeah, probably in like 5 minutes-ish, I will take a short break to like refill my water. And I'll get to look at it properly as well. So I'll probably do a BRB while I look at it, and then I'll come back with my thoughts. It's like the golden bow is actively resisting me. I don't think that's possible. Elijah said the golden bow is semi-sentient. Oh no, I'm getting confused. Well, it did have the will to choose its saint. I always thought choosing was all it could do though, except for killing the demon queen and acting as a normal weapon. The golden bow is a mystery, that's for sure. You should take some time off to relax. I can't, not when I know I have so little time to train. You're not going to be any good at learning how to wield the bow if you just train constantly. The human body and mind have to take breaks from time to time. I know what we should do. Lady Penelope is organizing a tea party in the Royal Gardens in 3 days. Who is Lady Penelope? The Duchess of Ventus? I look through Celeste's memories but come up with no information about the Duchess or Ventus. I have no idea whom you're talking about. You sat next to her during the last ball? Hi, Daniel! Magandang gabi! How are you? How is work? There we go. That's not a... Oh, I'm getting confused because they look, girl. They're like literally twins. Please. Yeah, it's Penelope! The worlds are colliding! Oh my gosh. But yeah, we're playing Saintess of the Golden Bow, Daniel. It's, we get hit by Truckun and get Isekai-Ed into a BL. So that's exciting. But it may be a BL, but I can romance the male leads. I'm looking to romance the tsundere, or... Well, actually, now that I look at it, he's not really a tsundere. Noah is more of just like the flirty, but has a lot of emotional baggage kind of character. Of which I love that trope. Like, if you guys know Sylvain from Fire Emblem, like, dude, my type. Oh my goodness. Well, Sylvain and Claude, technically Claude too, from Fire Emblem. Work's going good. Well, sorta. The one yogurt. No! How did it explode? Oh my goodness. That is unfortunate. Yes, the freedom is in my hands. That's not a good idea. I don't want to go to her tea party. No, definitely not. Oh my god, let's go. Yes. So Vade and Claude, like, my god. I was in like a brain rot of Fire Emblem Three Houses. I don't remember what year, but it was during the pandemic. Yeah, probably like 2020, 2021. Dude, I was obsessed. I was like, I was eating well. There was so much content. Like, it's very, like, I think aside from Awakening, Three Houses is my favorite Fire Emblem game. So, yeah, great. It's great. I kind of want to replay it again now that I think about it. But it's so much work. It's so long. Anyway, the Duchy of Ventus is known for its lavender fields and beautiful gardens. They also make the best honey in the Empire. Now that you're the Saintess, the Duchess invited us to her tea party. Many other important people will be there too. All the more reason why I shouldn't go. Please, Lady Letitia asked me to convince you to come. Lady Letitia is a friend of Eurydice. Her family, I know. They own vast fields, and the people working for them produce the majority of grain in the Empire. Letitia is kind and compassionate. She took Eurydice into her entourage 2 years ago, elevating Eurydice's status in society. Any chance you play Smash Brothers, and who's your favorite Fire Emblem character? I don't play Smash Brothers. Like, I have stopped playing button pressing intensive games on Switch, mainly because it makes my Switch drift really badly. Like, dude, I think Breath of the Wild made my Switch controllers drift, and it was kind of crazy. So, yeah. So much content. Yeah, and Ashen Wolves. Oh my god, that's another. Like, I love the Ashen Wolves DLC. Great. It's so good. It was like very out of theme in a way, because of like how, okay, this is spoilers for anybody who hasn't played the Ashen Wolves DLC of Fire Emblem Three Houses. But like, it's so weird how like futuristic it is. My favorite Fire Emblem character of all time, or like of Three Houses? Because if it's of all time, that's so hard. I think of all time, maybe Lon'Q or Kellam. I'm kind of stuck between those two, because Kellam is just such a sweetheart, and like, I just feel bad for him. He always gets looked past, and it's really sad. While Lon'Q is like, I just find his aversion to women very interesting. Celeste feels. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, I gotta go BRB so I can get some more water, and then I will be back. I will go look at your model gold, and then I will be back. And yes, I'll BRB. Okay, hello. Okay, so I took a look at it and oh my god, like it's really cool. I like the concept. I will try to give my thoughts without spoiling any elements or whatever, but like I really like the concept. I think it's very unique. And I honestly like I just the effects of everything, it's so cool, especially like in the initial one. Dude, that's really interesting. I'm really excited to see how you kind of like play into the character, like along with your whole concept for the stream and everything. So yeah, I'm super excited for you, Gold. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so yeah, I don't play Smash Brothers because I have played too many games that have basically destroyed my controller in the sense that it started drifting. So I don't really play in any intensive games. And my favorite Fire Emblem character, if I had to choose for all time, I'm very torn between Kellam and Longq. Sorry, I don't know. I feel like I have like a burp that's just stuck in my chest. For PC, Brawlhalla? Ooh, I haven't tried. I did... In terms of games, I did recently... I didn't want to, but people have been forcing me to get it. So now I have Repo. And then I also bought Needy Streamer Overload because I've been super interested in the game. And I want to see... Like, I don't know if I'll play it on stream, but like I started playing it earlier. And it's very interesting so far. So yeah, it's fun. I like it. But anyway, sorry, I am off topic. Yeah, favorite is probably either Longq or Kellam. Kellam because he's such a sweetie pie that just often gets overlooked. Like that's literally his character concept. Like despite being such a chonky armored guy, he's just like people just don't see him and it's so sad. And then for Longq, I just find his aversion to women very interesting. And I just like his character design as well. Hello, Jan! Welcome back. How was the dog walking? I hope it was okay. I hope it was good. Okay, let's continue. Celeste feels indebted to the Duchess. But I don't. I have no desire to go to Lady Penelope's tea party and further embarrass myself. Lady Letitia said that now that you have such a high standing in society, you should take part in the politics of the Empire more often, Celeste. You're going on the quest now, but once you return home, you'll still be the Saintess. You have the chance to be very influential if you use your opportunities correctly. Nothing bad will happen with myself and Lady Letitia around. Please, Celeste. When Eurydice begs me like this, I find her pleas hard to refuse. I don't want to go, but she has a point. I'm planning to survive the mission. That fact means I'll have a future life beyond just fighting against the Demon Queen. I will return to the palace, and then I'll have to hone my etiquette skills. Wait, sorry. I was like, my delivery for this was like, I will return to the palace and I will become a good Saintess. But it was like, and then I'll have to hone my etiquette skills. Please. I don't want to end up an important player in the politics of the Empire, but I also don't want to become an embarrassment to both myself and my sister. All right, I'll go. With a heavy heart, I agreed to Eurydice's request. Really? Yes, really. Don't ask me again, or I might change my mind. Eurydice grabs my hand and jumps up and down, squealing. Now you're the one not acting like a noble lady. Oh, come on! Don't pretend like you Don't pretend like you care about acting prim and proper now. Thank you, Celeste. I have a bad feeling about the tea party. Now that I've agreed to go through, I'll have to keep my word and do so no matter what. I'm so scared. I hope nothing bad happens to Celine. The next day, I'm returning from training when I witness a commotion in the front of the doors to the throne room. People dressed in rags and with burns on their bodies and badly bandaged wounds push against the guards who stand between the crowd and the entrance to the Grand Hall. Stop pushing. We need to see the Empress. Please, let us through. Mom, I'm so hungry. Do I have to sound... How do I... Mom, I'm so hungry. I can't do that. I'm so bad at doing kids' voices now. Hush, love. I'll get you some food soon. I turn around to look at Levi. Any idea what's going on here? No, but it may be worth asking about it if you wish. I'll keep you safe. I nod. I want to find out what's wrong and how I can help. I approach the crowd from behind and tap one of the men on the shoulder. He turns around and gives me a desperate look. My lady, please help us. What's happening? Who are you? We're refugees from Barwood, a town that was a mere hour's ride from the front lines. But 2 months ago, the demons reached our homes. They burned our beloved town to the ground. Yes, it's as my wife says. Barwood is nothing but ash and ruin now. We took our families and walked all the way to the capital on foot to seek the help of our benevolent ruler. But our benevolent ruler doesn't even want to see us. I look past them to see the throng of refugees crowding around the guards, pressing closer to the throne room entrance. I appreciate your honest opinion. I've done everything I could possibly to make... I have all the backgrounds, transitions, and a few emotes, and all the proper camera mic and streaming. The only thing holding me back is my internet quality, which I'm waiting to improve eventually. Somebody never come down and change the wires. Ooh, yeah, no, I hate when like internet service providers say, okay, we're gonna go there in the next couple of days, and then like they don't. So I hope that part goes well for you at least, and it's nice to see that you're prepared. I feel like VTubing, or like once you have the model, it's a very tedious process that needs a lot of planning. So I'm really glad that you have a lot of it down pat already. So yeah, if anything, good luck. I hope your internet gets fixed soon though. How long have you been waiting for an audience? Since morning. We've run out of supplies and money. We're hungry. I wouldn't call the Empress a kind ruler, so I'm not shocked that she doesn't give a damn about the refugees. If she hasn't wanted to see them since morning, I doubt she ever will. I have no idea how to break the news to the couple. They're looking at me with such expectancy. I want to help them. No, I will help them. Levi, can you run to the kitchen and bring water and some bread and butter for the refugees? If the kitchen staff doesn't want to cooperate, tell them the Saintess sent you. I'll go talk to Prince Noah. Maybe he can help, or at least tell me what else we can do for the refugees. Yes, my lady. Levi bows to me and runs off. You're the Saintess, my lady? The Saintess! What I see in the eyes of the crowd now is reverence, and the emotion scares me. Yeah, I can imagine. That would be scary. My internet runs at 5 megabytes per second DSL. I've been waiting 15 years. 15? 15 years? Whoa. The closest I've gone to any confirmation is sometime this June. June? That's like April. 3 months from now. Why is it taking so long? Also, like, oh, wait, I'm so confused. I'm so sorry though. Like, I'm so sorry that's happening to you. Like, that's too long. Even the 3 months is too long already. That is crazy. Where was I? I'm just me, Celeste. I don't feel like a holy person. Still, I suddenly understand what the Saintess means to the common folk. The people step closer, extending their arms to grab me. I grow afraid. Levi's not with me. I gotta go. I'll be back with help soon. I turn around and bolt away from the crowd, running as quickly as my feet can carry me. The Saintess means so many different things to different people. A savior, a noble of high standing, a perfect archer. Yet, why do I feel like none of those titles suit me? Still, I want to help the refugees, so I run to Noah's office. Oh wow, Noah's office is nice. Noah's secretary leads me into the office where the prince is meeting with Tariq. Levi Ackerman? I mean, I would also really like Levi Ackerman. Hi Kaiju, how are you? Wait lang, let me shout you out. Also, Good news. I bought Repo na. I almost shouted out Levi Ackerman. I don't know what I was trying to do. Oh my god. Okay. But yes, I am playing Saintess of the Golden Bow. We're trying to romance him, hopefully. We're trying to romance Noah. Yes, so I guess if anybody wants to play Repo, just let me know when you guys are playing. And then I'll... Hopefully if I'm free, then I can play with you guys. Zaga! Thank you for the 69 biddies! Here is the dancey dance. Yes. This one's for you, Levi. R.I.P. Noah really reminds me of Noah Archie. Oh wait, I missed this chat of yours. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Who is? Let me see. Let me see. Oh. 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 Sorry. Whoa. Oh. I like the aesthetic. I like it. I like it. How are you, Zaga? I hope you have been well. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're not pooped today. Yes. Zaga, you need to come play with me, Daniel, and Cello again. I personally think you'll like the anime itself. Really? 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 What is the... What... I mean, what's the... Bobo. My brain. What is the plot? Okay, hold on. Lady Celeste carries Saintess of the Golden Bow. I curtsy quickly and sloppily. Noah's office is spacious with a large green rug in the middle and several pieces of expensive-looking artwork on the walls. I'm not interested in the decor right now, though. Vanitas no carte. Vampires. I will be pooped tomorrow. Oh no! Sanji? Wait, what about? Huh? Oh wait, yeah, you're right. I can see Sanji. I can see Sanji in this. I forgot who that was for a split second. My bad. I'm getting ready to be pooped. Girl, it's time to hibernate for 15 more hours. Oh, if it isn't the Saintess. You look radiant today. Must be... Don't start now, Noah. Noah drops his usual smirk, sensing that I'm serious. Tariq is like... What? Hello? Rian Mamon try not to be stressed out from Eriko Kaiju and Drev Repo edition. No! Oh my god. Parang maybe I should refund it. Maybe I'll refund it. What's going on? I met a group of refugees from Barwood in front of the throne room. They have been waiting for an audience with the Empress since morning. Anyway, thank you for listening to me talk. I do look forward to the day where I get to stream. No problem. Oh my goodness. I totally understand. You have a wonderful stream, wonderful day. Aw, thank you. You have a wonderful day, night, afternoon. Yes, as well. Take care, take care. Thank you for stopping by, Gold. I'll ask Gaben to reject your refund. No! No! Oh, I would... Thank you for the hydrate, Jan. Almost called you Jan. Janikiel. Yeah, good night. I hope that your internet finally gets properly changed. Dominique Desade? Oh my god, she's so pretty. I understand. I understand. I understand. Oh wait, let me check Jean. What's the name of the Vanita? Vanita. Oh, she's so cute. I love that. That's so cute. Get in. Okay, sorry. My bad. God. Relax. Bawal ba mag-appreciate? Okay, let me continue. I'm getting distracted again. They're thirsty, hungry, and have festering, badly tended wounds. There are men, women, and small children there, whole families who have run here from the battlefront. Yet the Empress doesn't want to see them. Please help, Noah. Noah gives me a long look, his expression angry. Even from my mother, this sort of behavior is too much. I I agree with him, but it's not my place to say anything. Thank you for bringing the matter to my attention. I'll do anything in my power to help them. I'll find the refugees new homes in the capital, and I will make sure they're fed. I love Noah! I love Noah! Okay, I'm okay. Active service? God, stop! Gina's a little tsun. Oh, I see. That's so cute though. Like, seeing how she looks and then imagining that she's a tsun. I touched grass this day. I came... Oh, well, congratulations! I don't know if you can hear me clapping, but congrats! I hope you had a fun time touching grass today, Kaiju. What did you do? Thank you, Noah. What is the palace guard doing when there are so many people in need here? The guard is protecting the entrance to the throne room. That's... I'll have to have a word with William. Clearly, the Empress doesn't want to deal with the refugees. Celeste, could I ask you a favor? What is it? Can you go by the priest's office and summon a healer or two who can tend... Wood. Hi. You haven't seen Vanitas yet? Wait, really? I'm scared. Am I ready? He's kind of giving oh my god. What's his name? He's kind of giving... I put the wrong thing. Howl? It's kind of giving Howl. Looking at PCs and bought a chest bag from... Wow! Love to see it. Why were you looking at PCs? Wait a minute. Si Tarik na isekai din pala. Uy. Yeah, dark blue-haired Howl. It's giving the vibe. I would send one of my own people, but I'm not sure who's on the side of the Empress and who's loyal to me anymore. Oh, that's sad. I think the matter of the refugees should be taken care of quietly, behind my mother's back. Tariq will help me arrange accommodations and food for the refugees, but I would like them to be healed as well. I don't trust anybody else not to blabber about what we're doing. Of course, I can go to the church wing and talk to the priests. I'm sure they'll be happy to help once they're aware of the matter. Yay! Oh my god, Noah isn't as mean as we thought he was. He just has a lot of emotional baggage. I've never been to the wing of the palace where the priests reside, and neither has Celeste, so I ask a servant for directions. Soon I find the door to the priest's office. I knock. Come in! I enter the lavishly decorated room. To the left, numerous cabinets support shelf upon shelf of thick-spined books, while a large, beautiful painting hangs on the opposite wall. 3 people sit... Oh! Oh, I like her! Hello? BRB, changing my hair color to red? I mean, I could. I'm just saying. Wakarimasu. Wakarimasu. So desu. Mother Superior. Thank you, Herdine, the cookie idol. Welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for showing by. How are you? I hope you're doing well. Thank you for the cookie. Okay, let me not be distracted. Okay. 3 people sit behind us. Also, Ido, welcome. I'm currently playing Saintess of the Golden Bow. It's a visual novel where we get isekai because we got hit by Truck-kun, and then we got isekai into a BL. So, but we can romance the male leads. Yes, it is quite a doozy. Subarashi desu. I can't. Interesting dayo. Oh my god. I'm really not making fun of Japanese people, I swear. It's just like... It's kind of like my language learning and my trying to be funny are trying to intersect, and I'm not making fun, I swear. Why is Baiju in here? Ayaw nga, no? He does look like Baiju. To my left, a green-haired man with a scowl on his face is looking through the large stacks of papers, not sparing me a glance. His table is decorated with shining crystals. How curious. To the right, a priestess with curly red hair looks up from the architectural plans of a huge building where she's been drawing something with red ink. She gives me a pleasant smile. At the podium in the back is Elijah's desk. The high priest gives me a surprised look when he sees me. You've come to visit me so soon, Saintess? That's the Saintess? The woman looks me up and down and smiles again. I'm happy to finally meet you. I'm Meredith, overseer of the construction of the cathedral in Solace. I didn't even know there was a cathedral being built in the capital. Further evidence of how little Celeste cares about anything other than hunting and horse riding. Forgive me, priestess, for I am sick. Please. Here I am finding live streams which have nothing in common with my feed. I'm so sorry that I got recommended. Because I don't know your interests, unfortunately, but either way, I thank you for clicking onto my stream, and I hope you enjoy no matter how long you decide to stay. The Saintess, huh? I'm Gareth, Elijah's right hand. Gareth barely spares me a glance. He must be really busy with organizing his paperwork. I'm here because I want to ask you a favor, High Priest. It's fine to call me Elijah. How can I help? I look at Gareth and Meredith, unsure if I should speak while they're here. Gareth and Meredith are my most trusted people. You can tell me anything you need in their presence. Is something wrong? I guess if Elijah thinks it's fine, then I'm okay to speak with his two subordinates around us. A crowd of refugees has gathered outside the throne room. They've come from Barwood, near the battlefront, and want an audience with the Empress. They wish to ask for her help. They have nothing but what they managed to salvage from their town before it burned. They're hungry and badly wounded, but the Empress doesn't want to see them. Please, Elijah, could you use your light magic to heal their wounds? Of course I will. You don't have to ask me twice. Gareth, you will come with me. What? But the paperwork... Girl, your paperwork can wait, please. The documents can wait. I know how much you hate having to organize them anyway. Healing's not a break, but I'll help. Don't worry, you're the 10th and one of the more Well, thank you. I appreciate it. You found 4 Japanese without reason. I understand. Personally, I am studying Japanese, the Japanese language, but it's even listening to Japanese VTubers, it's really hard. It's really hard. I feel like I've seen Meredith or seen someone who looks like her. Really? I think maybe the character design, maybe we've seen it somewhere, or I don't know, could it be the red hair? I'm not sure. Okay. Gareth gets up from his seat and grabs 2 heavy bags from underneath his desk. Supplies to clean wounds and apply medicine the non-magical way. Let's go, Meredith. Please take care of the office while we're away. Of course. Elijah, Gareth, and I leave the priest's office and walk to the corridor in front of the throne room. Both Noah and Levi have returned. Levi and other servants are distributing water and bread from the kitchen to all the people in need. Yay! Let's go! Wearing a serious expression on his face, Noah talks with a couple I spoke to earlier. Tariq takes notes from the conversation on a notepad, her quill moving quickly and efficiently. As soon as Elijah and Gareth see the extent of the refugees' injuries, they throw themselves into action, starting with the most seriously wounded. Why are you smiling now? What? Why didn't you smile when you met me? You're mean. Their hands glow as they use their healing magic. Is there anything that I can do to help? Ask Noah. I approach Noah, listening to his conversation as he speaks with a couple I talked to earlier. I'm the mayor of Barwood, or rather, I used to be. Now I'm just the mayor of ruins. Our homes burned to the ground. I'm so sorry for your loss. The man huffs. It's war, and the front line has been shifting towards Barwood for months. Even so, we held on to hope that the saint would be chosen before our homes were destroyed. That miracle didn't happen, but... The man looks at me. At least now we finally have the Saintess. Maybe once the Demon Queen is defeated, the ruins of our town will stop burning. Then we can return home and rebuild Barwood. So it's true that the fire the demons cast on buildings is ever burning. We stayed in the area for a week to organize ourselves for our journey here. The town was still burning when we ran off. We sent scouts to town to see if anything was salvageable. When they returned, they said the fire was still as hot and widespread as when the demons first attacked. It must be magical. That's valuable information for our quest. Our party will most likely have to pass through Barwood on our way to defeat the Demon Queen. If the town has finally stopped burning when we arrive, we will search the ruins. Thank you, but I doubt anything of value remains in Barwood. That chapter of our lives is over. We just want to move on now. I'll help you as much as I can. The Empress doesn't seem to want to get involved in the situation, though. It's her job to handle matters regarding refugees. I must go behind her back to help you out, so I'll need to be careful in how I approach the situation. It sucks that he has to tiptoe around the Empress just to help people. I just realized I am gone. Kale, thank you for the eat. How are you? I hope you're doing well. We appreciate any help you can offer. The man looks around. You're already helping plenty by distributing the provisions and healing the wounded. I want to help further, though. I can organize accommodations for you and help your people find jobs, too. I can also provide rations until you're all ready to stand on your own feet. You would really do so much for us? Won't the Empress get angry with you for getting so involved with us? She will, but it won't be the first time I've gone against her. I love Noah's character so much. Oh my goodness. That's a cute cat. Ah, yes. This one, the white one over here. Yes, that is. They say hi when people come in. And then they also scratch people when they get banned. I'm leaving the palace in 3 weeks anyway. I won't have to deal with her anger for long. Is there anything I can do to help? In my office, I have a ledger with addresses of people who agreed to provide shelter should a situation such as this one arise. Excuse me. The information is a bit disorganized, so I won't ask you to be the one to pull it from the book. Tariq is familiar with how I noted down everything. Tariq, please go to the office and use the information in the ledger to make a list of homes that should be able to take in refugees. Did you give? Of course! I take care of my pets very seriously, Kale. Understood. In the meantime, Celeste, you can help me talk to the families here. We should note down which people want to stay together so we can assign the families to the homes more easily later. Is that plan alright with you? Of course. I want to help however I can. Excellent. You want to be the one to talk to the families or the one taking notes? I can't risk Noah realizing that I'm unable to write in the language of the Lokari Empire. A noble lady who couldn't write would be very strange. I'm glad he gave me an option that doesn't require writing. I'd rather talk to the people. Alright, let's get started then. Tariq leaves for Noah's office, and Noah and I approach the families one by one. There are really a lot of people here, but everyone is very cooperative, so we managed to compile the list in 2 hours. Yay! The sun sets, the sky turning dark. Tariq returns with her own list. It's about the same size as ours from what I can tell. I'm surprised there are so many people here ready to help those in need. It took me a few years to find willing contacts. Still, some of them may refuse us. Regardless, we should have enough space to house everyone. If not, I'll buy out a few inns while I look for more people to help. I give Noah a long look. They say you're the Mad Prince, that all you do is disobey the Empress. Of course, I know from the book that there's a lot more to Noah than that reputation, yet Celeste's only opinion of him is based on Noah being the Mad Prince. And do you agree with that image of me? I do see you as someone who's not afraid to speak up, even if doing so means going against the Empress. You're also a well-organized and charismatic leader. Well, rumor has it that you're a Count Decari's good-for-nothing daughter, yet look at you now, organizing help for refugees. I can't stand by when I see people in need. I appreciate— Oh, he's smiling! Oh, that's so cute! appreciate the sentiment. Not everyone is as ready to aid others. I might have said before that all one needs to be a good Saintess is good skill in archery. However, over the last 2 decades while waiting for the bow to choose its wielder, the idea of the saint became a beacon of hope for our people. They need the chosen one to be so much more than just a talented archer. That makes sense. I'm glad the golden bow chose someone who cares for the well-being of others. Noah's right. The more I learn about the role of the Saintess, the more I realize there's more to the position than just shooting an arrow at the Demon Queen's heart to kill her. Looks like Mel? I mean, I guess there could be similarities. A little bit. Thank you for helping. You were right to come to me. I'm glad you did. Oh. Noah and Tariq start assigning people to their temporary homes. Since I can't be of any more help, I excuse myself back to my room. I'm tired. At the same time, I'm happy I was able to help the refugees. Aim and release. I spend the next 2 days practicing archery with renewed purpose. The threat of the Demon Queen's army feels more real to me after having... Thank you for that, Bet. After having witnessed the plight of Barwood refugees. I know who I'm fighting to keep safe, and I'm ready to do more. Gotta say, the environment... Right? It's so good. It's so good. Oh, let's go. Thank you, Daniel, for the 5-stream streak. Let's go. Okay. Ugh. I miss. Again. The golden bow doesn't want to listen to me. I feel like it's actively fighting me. Aim and... That idea is ridiculous, though, isn't it? It's just a bow with magic. It couldn't really be sentient, like Elijah said, or could it? Release! Oh no, my brain's like, Lilies! Like Cardcaptor Sakura. Please! Oh my god. Yet, I'm living in a fantasy world, so isn't everything theoretically possible? I know there are some bounds to magic, but I haven't been thoroughly trained on the topic, so I'm not sure of the specifics. I miss again. Stupid bow. Even so, I don't give up. I aim and shoot again. I miss again and again. Sometimes I hit the target, only to miss over and over again once more. The bow is acting a little like Galaxia? Wait, I'm sorry. I'm not sure what Galaxia is or who or what Galaxia is. I mean, it's a magic bow. That's true. Imagine if Sakura just had, like, instead of the wand, it's a bow. That would be actually really cool too. Sometimes I hit the target. Okay, no. Ouch! At some point, I pulled the bow wrong. Maybe I'm tired from making arrows fly like crazy over the past few days. My hand is bleeding. I look at the redness gathering in my palm. No! No, Zach. Hindi pwede. I can't continue shooting the bow with an injured hand. Even if I bandage my hand, I won't be able to shoot. The motion will hurt too much. I need healing. Healing magic is still a strange concept to me as someone from Earth, yet holy magic would indeed close the wound quickly so I could continue my training. Galaxia Glad? The Meta Knight Sword in the lore has own conscious and it chooses... Oh, I see. Yeah, I feel like it's, maybe the bow knows that Celeste isn't really Celeste. And it's actually somebody who got isekai'd into Celeste's body. I don't know. Kirby things. I see. My bad. I'm not super familiar with Kirby lore. Yeah, I just like that picture of Kirby with a knife. It's just really funny. That's pretty much it. Also, there's like this... Oh my god, I don't know if you've seen it. Like, there is this Twitter X account where they have a stuffed toy of Kirby and just has a face that looks like of Kirby, and it's so cute. They always bring it around with them. It's so cute. Where is it? I've already seen proof of Elijah and Gareth's healing skills during the situation with the refugees. I look around, trying to find Levi. I see him engaged in mock combat with one of the other knights. I don't want Levi to find out I'm injured. From what I've seen in Celeste's memories, he always flips out whenever his lady is hurt. I'll just seek out a priest on my own. I know the way to the priest wing now. I shouldn't need much time to get this wound healed and return here. I make my way through the corridors of the palace. I pass by the chapel. The doors open, so I peek inside. Elijah's standing in front of the pedestal where the golden bow used to be, his hands joined together in a prayer. He has a contemplative look on his face. He must be praying to the god of light. He could heal my hand, but I don't want to interrupt this serene scene. Just when I'm about to leave, I hear his voice behind me. You're free to approach me whenever you want. I turn around and step into the chapel. You know, I don't know. I'm kind of like, I was gonna say vibing. Like, that's not the word, but like, I'm kind of interested in Elijah, but like, isn't it a bit? Well, I think in the priest sense, maybe it's like priest, not priest, like religious priest. So it's okay to be romancing him. You know, it should be fine, right? Somebody agree with me, please, quick. Like, I don't usually like this style when it comes to love interest, but I don't know. There's just something about him. I don't know. Oh, I'm sorry. You were praying. I didn't want to interrupt you. Is that so? I can pray anytime, but I can only talk to you when you're around. Somehow I'm embarrassed by his words and the smirk on his face. First Noah, now Elijah. Why do all the guys around Celeste want to flirt with her? Girl, I mean, you're really pretty. Like, I can't blame them. I suppose also, like, let's not assume. Maybe let's not assume. I suppose I can officially assume that Elijah is into me. What exactly about Celeste, about me, do they find so interesting? Their interest could work in my favor, given the love requirement for defeating the Demon Queen. If only I wasn't myself and knew how to flirt with a guy. No, we don't know how to flirt. Help. As far as I know, you can romance whomever you want. That's true. You're not wrong. Elijah comes closer to me. He looks down and notices my bleeding hand. You're injured. I was just going to the priest's wing to get my hand healed. I overdid it at archery practice. And you want to just get this wound patched up so you can overdo it all over again? Oh. We're leaving in 3 weeks. There's no time for me to not practice using the bow. How's the training going? Slowly, I still feel like the golden bow doesn't want me to wield it. That's true. Cannot afford to be picky. I can't wrap my head around the concept of a bow being sentient. You're convinced it doesn't want to shoot for you. Maybe you're the one blocking its power? Yeah, maybe it's like you're not believing in the bow, so why is the bow supposed to believe in you, you know? It kind of makes sense. It's not that you're, oh my god, girl. Maybe he's right. I'm an uneducated person who has no comprehension of magic. No, it's not that you're just not believing in the bow, I think. Perhaps I'm rejecting the golden bow instead of the other way around. I'm not sure. I need to think about it. I look down on my hand. Elijah follows my gaze. May I heal you? Yes, I would be happy if you did. I need to touch you to do so. He's noticed how I've been responding to his touch and his magic so far. Just being near Elijah makes me embarrassed. Yes, you gotta believe! Also, this is... I think the kind of... I feel like she feels some sort of attraction towards Elijah, but it might just be the magic, because like... I know I'm gonna go back to Cardcaptor Sakura again, but like in the story, Sakura finds herself attracted to Yukito, but it's really just the kind of like the Yukito's power of the moon that kind of like draws Sakura to Yukito. So, you know, maybe it might be something like that. Maybe I should find another priest. I don't know. I want... Like, he can heal me, but... But like, what if this choice makes me not get Noah? That will be a problem. Should I find another priest? Let me see what happens if I find another priest. I don't feel entirely comfortable with Elijah touching or healing me, considering my reaction to his magic. Maybe I should find another priest who can do the healing. Sure, no problem. Just go to the priest's wing. You're bound to run into someone. I could talk a lot about how the bow might work, but I think the most probable is that the bow has a guardian, and it is the one who can see if you can use it. Ooh, that's an interesting theory. Interesting, interesting. I say my goodbyes and make my way to where the healers are. Much like Elijah said, I run into a priest as soon as I enter their part of the palace. The man takes my hand in his own and heals my wound. Strangely, his magic doesn't feel like anything special. Why do I have such a strong reaction to only Elijah's touch? How curious. Interesting. Okay. Pondering the question, I make my way back to the training grounds. Levi doesn't seem to have noticed my absence. I'm glad. I didn't want to worry him. I take the golden bow in my hand and stare it down. You're not going to win against me. I knock an arrow in the bow again and aim. I continue training until I tire myself out. The next day comes and I realize it's time for Duchess Penelope's tea party. I almost want to pretend I've forgotten about the occasion, especially when Eurydice and Linda waltz into my room to get me ready for the outing. Excuse me. The tea party is a more informal affair than a ball or an audience with the Empress, so I opt for a more modest dress. We arrive at the royal gardens just in time for the event. Tables are set up and laden with so many kinds of colorful cakes that my mouth waters. If only I wasn't a noble lady. I'm supposed to mind my manners and eat daintily. Otherwise, I would have taken a full cake of each flavor all for myself. Oh my god, I would have done the same, girl. Considering how physically demanding archery training was, I could use some extra calories anyway. Oh, there she is. That's Duchess Penelope. Let's approach and greet her. Eurydice points to the lady whose long purple hair is adorned with a butterfly pin. While preparing me for the party with Linda, Eurydice made sure to drill information about the Duchess into me. Lady Penelope's family has a lot of land as well as a large palace in the countryside surrounded by beautiful gardens. Supposedly, there are a lot of butterflies flying around. Eurydice has been to the Ventus mansion a few times as part of Duchess Letitia's entourage. Whoa, not me. Excuse me, not me struggling to read. Right? I would want to try all the cakes. What the hell? Forget etiquette. I want to, I want to train my palate for different flavors. Although Penelope is only in her late 20s, she's one of the most important players in the politics of the Lokari Empire. Her influence is second only to Duke George's. Duchess Letitia has a large following of nobles as well. To be precise, Penelope and George are the leaders of two powerful opposing political factions. Duchess Letitia has her own following and doesn't engage with the two of them often. The war is nothing. It's so far away and doesn't concern those of us who are in the capital. Why should we worry about something that will never bother us? You're right, Lady Penelope. Are the demons even real? I hold back a long sigh. Duchess Penelope is the leader of the faction that believes less money should be spent on the war against the Demon Queen. I didn't realize until now that her beliefs were this stupid. Damn, okay. Meanwhile, Duke George believes the Empress should engage more directly in the war. He'd also like that more money to be invested in technological research so that the army can be better equipped to fight fiends. That's actually, I don't really know. Like, I think George's heart maybe is in the right place, but at the same time, like, I don't know how I feel about that. Not quite sure. Not quite sure. Okay. Yeah. In his opinion, the Empire needs to be ready to stand its ground until the Saint emerges. So now that I've been chosen as the Saintess, the army only has to hold the front line until I can defeat the Demon Queen. I side firmly with George's beliefs. He isn't here today, though. This tea party seems to be a women-only event. Even if it wasn't, though, I doubt Penelope would have invited her nemesis to her private gathering. I mean, have any of us ever even seen a demon? What if they're nothing more than a myth? The Barwood refugees beg to differ. Eurydice gives me a look, clearly telling me to hold back my comments. Yet I can't stand by and listen to the Duchess' stupidity any longer. Okay, they're both kinda, but she's a lot worse, I think. I have, Have what? I've seen a demon. Penelope looks between me and Eurydice. Her cruel smile from the night of the ball returns, and my blood freezes in my veins. Well, if it isn't the daughters of Count Decaries, Eurydice and the Saintess. Celeste, was it? Oh, she knows very well who I am. I bet the whole court has been gossiping about me ever since I got chosen to be the Saintess. That's right. Hello, Lady Penelope. Thank you for inviting us to your tea party. I thought it would be entertaining if you got to talk to the Saintess, considering her reputation. So tell me, Lady Celeste, did you really kill a demon? I was right. Gossip really has been spreading about me. Yes, that's true. The whole gathering of noble ladies let out shocked gasps. She couldn't have. That's so savage. That's so savage. I bite my lip. I should have expected such a reaction. I'm far from the norm when it comes to acting like a noble lady. Why did I agree to come here? Oh my god, she's so pretty. Now, it's not like Lady Celeste could control the fact that a demon attacked her. She merely acted in self-defense. By killing the imp by herself, she saved her own life. I turn around, giving the lady who spoke up a grateful look. She has long braided orange hair and a kind smile. Duchess Letitia. Still, being attacked by a demon. It's not something she could control. Right. Lady Penelope huffs. She walks over to one of the cake tables. When she turns around again, she claps her hands and has a smile on her face that could almost be considered pleasant. Let's get the tea party started. I'm so looking forward to the shortcake. The atmosphere changes instantly. Excited chatter ensues as the ladies make their way over to the cake, taking a little bit onto each of their plates. Servants are nearby, but we're supposed to choose cakes for ourselves today. Eurydice sits down with Lady Letitia's entourage. I'm not sure where I should sit. I don't recognize anybody else except my sister and her favorite lady. Sit down with us. I nod, relief washing over me. I take a seat next to Eurydice. There's one more free seat next to me, but nobody takes it. Amongst small talk, we dig into the cake. Thankfully, I know the proper way to eat sweets, so I don't embarrass myself this time. The talk at Duchess Letitia's table is much more pleasant than any conversation with Lady Penelope. I relax. At some point, Lady Letitia gives me a pointed look. You really should be more careful about what you're saying, Lady Celeste, for your own good. But what Duchess Penelope said was just stupid. The other ladies give me startled looks. Letitia lets out a long sigh. That's what I'm talking about. It's fine to have your own opinion. Nobody will force you to agree with her. But you're the Saintess now, an important person in the political climate of the Lucari Empire. You may not feel like your role has changed, especially since your reputation still follows you. However, people are listening carefully to everything you say or do. You're a public figure now. I bite my lip and look away, embarrassed. I'm sorry that I'm so inadequate. Duchess Penelope doesn't believe the war is important. Duke George has the opposite opinion. If you wish, you may formally join the side of either of them, or you may choose to stay politically neutral, like I am. You're focused on the quest to defeat the Demon Queen now, but a time will come when you'll return from your journey, and you will still be the Saintess. Think carefully on what you want to do. Right. It may be that the demon army will disperse once their leader is slain, or we may have to fight the remaining demon hordes for decades to come. The debate between Penelope and George may become unimportant, or it may grow into the most heated topic in the court. Be mindful of what impact your words have and choose them wisely. Oh my god, literally every otome game. Thank you for your advice. Okay, I think I'm gonna get some more water. I feel my throat starting to strain just a little bit. So I'm gonna BRB real quick and run an ad if that's okay with you guys. Hope you guys are hydrating. Please get some water as well. Please take a bathroom break if you need to. But yeah, I'll be back. Okay, hello, I am back. Let's go. The Duchess is really giving me... Oh, also, thank you for the hydrate, Daniel. You should hydrate as well. I feel like that should be a thing. If you're gonna give me the hydrate redeem, you should be hydrating as well. Okay. The Duchess has really given me something to think about for the future. I've been focused on my training that I haven't thoroughly considered the politics of my situation. Lady Letitia is right, though. The Saintess is more than just a tool to end the war. I'll think carefully about what you said. What's with the long faces? Oh, a man? Excuse me. Someone slides into the seat next to me. A man? What's a man doing at an all-girls party? Who is this man? Hi, Noah! Oh my god, I did not expect to see you here. I need that twirls hair. I need that twirls hair toggle so bad. I turn around to see Noah sitting next to me with a wide grin on his face. Noah? What are you doing here? I was taking a break from work and decided to go for a walk in the gardens. I saw you having a fun tea party, so I figured I'd crash it. Just like that? You figured you'd crash it? Perks of being the crown prince. That's okay. I'm okay. I glare at Noah. He chuckles. This table's talking about such serious matters, though. Why don't you ladies enjoy yourselves more? Especially you, Celeste. I hear you're training really hard. I am. That's good. I like... Okay. I like women who know their way around weapons. Girl, I'ma fight you, I swear. Ugh. I'ma fight you. like, with love. I blush at the implication of what Noah just said. He's flirting with me again, making me embarrassed, and this time he's doing it in front of a table full of wide-eyed noblewomen. Noah! I give the prince a serious look. Why are you teasing me so much? My words startle him. Why? Please stop flirting with me. It's really bothering me. You're sending the wrong signals, acting like you're really interested in me. You don't know me enough to be so casual with me. I shouldn't be this casual with him either, but his words set the tone for this exchange, and now I can't hold back the bite from my voice. Oh no, I think they're about to fight I think I was gonna say girl or sir, or I don't know why I said lur. What if I have a good reason for flirting with you? Okay. I mean, it's okay. Oh, so he agrees he's been flirting with me this whole time. What good reason? I rather enjoy seeing you both blushing and mad. You're a great distraction from organizing the party for our quest. Besides, you know I can be serious when needed. He's referring to when we worked together to resolve the refugee situation. I can't help but feel mad regardless. I don't want to be your distraction. Please stop teasing me. Noah throws his head back and laughs. There you are, getting all mad and flustered again. That shade of blushing pink looks lovely on your face. Noah! Prince Noah, this is supposed to be a women-only tea party. Duchess Penelope approaches us with a frown on her face. I've had my fill of Celeste's expressions anyway, so I'll be going. Noah, people will get the wrong idea. Have you ever seen me care what the court says about me? I hadn't. They called him the Mad Prince though, and he was really living up to his name right now. Why does that sound so familiar? Ruler of the planet Omnicron per se 8. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold up. I need to take a look at that. From Futurama! You're so... Oh my god. You unlocked a core memory. That's so funny. Lur. Oh dear. Oh my god. I'm so taken aback. I forgot about Futurama. Lur! Oh my god. Bye, Celeste. Good luck on the training. Goodbye, ladies. The cake was excellent. He managed to snag a bite of cake during our conversation, and now he loads a bunch of cakes onto a plate before finally walking off. Noah is living the life. I wish I could act with so much freedom. Yet, Lady Letitia just told me I can't act how Noah does. A shame, really. That was, Let's continue the tea party. The rest of the party is uneventful, if a bit boring. However, considering how hard I've worked the past week, I appreciate being able to just sit down and take part in light conversation. Eurydice was right about this outing being good for me. I avoid interacting with Lady Penelope and her entourage for the rest of the party, sticking with Letitia and her ladies instead. I don't embarrass myself any further. A few days later, after countless failed attempts at accessing the Golden Bow's magic, I visit the priest's office again. Saintess? Elijah's here with Gareth and Meredith again. Gareth gives me a small wave, not looking up from his paperwork. Excuse me. Hold on. I just got an email. Give me a second, guys. Just need to check something. Just need to check something. Okay. Meredith smiles and nods at me before returning her attention to the plans in front of her. I wanted to talk to you, Elijah. I've got some questions about religion. Know thy enemy, or so they say. In this case, my enemy is either the Golden Bow or the God of Light himself. I know too little about either to face them head on. Is that so? Elijah gives me a wide-eyed look. He walks to the door on the right side of the office and opens it. Let's not distract Gareth and Meredith then. Come in. He gestures to the door. I walk up to the podium and enter the room. Oh, this seems so cozy. I find myself in a cozy living room with beige decor. Plants are even more plentiful here than in the office. What is this place? We're in my apartment. This is my living room. Huh? Sit down. I'll make us some tea. Sorry, I'm like... It's like, you're in Europe. What? So random. Elijah disappears through another door, leading deeper into his apartment, or so I assume. I sit down on the couch, trying to relax. Elijah returns after a while and pours us both some tea. He takes a seat in the armchair. Do you like plants? I gesture to the decor around us. I do. They are God's creations. They feast on the light he gives and it helps them grow. Excuse me. Does Elijah know about photosynthesis? The view he just shared must be some myth of the religion that's surprisingly close to scientific reality. What would you like to know about our religion? Oh, that's a lot. Okay, can you remind me of how the world came to be? First, there was darkness. There was no life. Then a small Then a small spark appeared in the world. That spark formed the god of light. The god was lonely, though, so he created our world as well as the sun and moon to shine down upon his creation. Then he breathed life into nature, but the world still felt empty and lonely to him. So he made various kinds of animals, some friendly and others dangerous. Finally, he created humans, his most complex children. Afterwards, God made himself a home on the sun. From there, he watches us every day. At night, he sleeps, but the moon shines on the world as his guardian. Sounds like a pretty standard fantasy creation myth. Kind of boring, but it works okay for this world. That's so funny. At least the god in this story is benevolent. I guess evil comes from the demons and lack of light, darkness. Who exactly is the god of light? Can you tell me more about him? He doesn't have a mortal form, so he doesn't resemble us humans. Even so, he's often depicted as a human with wings, an angel. He's really just a formless mass of golden, glowing, warm light. I frown. That description reminds me of the time I was reincarnated. Is it possible I really met the god of light himself? Obviously, I can't ask Elijah about that encounter, or he might consider my story a blasphemy against his god. God of Light loves us. He's kinder than any being in the world. That's why when the demons attacked, he gave us the means to defeat them. He's a deity that interferes with the mortal world, but not directly. He gave humans the golden bow, crafted by the blessed blacksmith, but he wouldn't just step down from his pedestal to instantly resolve our problems. Humans have to save themselves. He just makes doing so easier, especially if we believe that golden bow really is the only weapon that can defeat the demon queen. 2 decades of trying to kill her through different means are proof enough that the logic of the book is sound. Who is the blessed blacksmith? Clement Syros. He's still alive, although nobody but the Empress knows where he lives. He's gone into seclusion. Too many people wanted to worship him as if he were the god of light himself. He preferred to live an ordinary life. As far as I know, he's a farmer somewhere to the west of here and has nothing to do with demons or religion anymore. Good for him. He's gone through enough for the Lokari Empire. I agree with that sentiment. If you're wondering if he knows more about the golden bow than I do, the answer is no. He simply received a vision showing him what kind of weapon to create, and he made the bow from that image. The god of light blew his power into Clement's creation. That's how the golden bow came to be. Why are demons attacking the Lokari Empire? Why indeed? The demons are not of this world. 23 years ago, a portal opened to another world, the demons' domain. Fiends poured out the Terran reality. They want only to destroy all that is alive. They are pure evil. Their very existence is a blight on this beautiful world God created for us. However, as they are not made by God's hand, he cannot directly influence them. That's why he gave us the golden bow and chose its saint. Now, we'll be able to get rid of the demon queen using God's pure power embedded within the artifact. Hopefully, once the demon queen is gone, the rest of the demons will stop attacking. That's my hope as well. Nice. That's all I'd like to know. Thank you for answering my questions. I'm always happy to talk to you about a topic that's close to my heart. Oop. Ah, there's one more thing I wanted to ask you about. The question may be a bit random, but please hear me out. Is there any mention of love in the context of the religion of the God of Light? Hi, Cap! Hello! How are you? What is up, sir? Let me shout you out. We're currently playing Saintess of the Golden Bow. And you know, it is currently sponsored by Transparent Games. This stream is sponsored by Transparent Games. So yeah, if you want to support the Kickstarter and wishlisting the game, you can find it here. I think I made... There we go. Random share lang. Remember the song I shared on your stream a couple weeks ago? Finally got... Oh! Let's go, Jan! I love that. Very, very excited for you. Congrats! Congrats! Just relaxing after a long day. Oh, understandable. You deserve the rest po. And also the hydration. It has been quite hot. But yes, we... just to give you a little bit of context, the story revolves around us, the Saintess, or her name is Celeste. But in reality, this is Celine who is in Celeste's body because Celine got hit by Truck-kun and got isekai'd into a BL otome game. BL visual novel. Because I feel like calling it an otome game is not... It's a little contradictory, actually. Because otome is like really meant for female centered games. So yeah, more on visual novel. I just realized I meant to say consider supporting. Help! Hold on, let me fix that. That's so funny. Wait. There we go. Okay. Love? Silence falls between us. Elijah gives me a long look. What does the BL stand for? Boys love. Yep. Yes. Why we can romance the guys? Don't question it. It's fine. It's for my good as well. It's for my good anyway. Because if I remember correctly, the Saintess is like supposed to kind of like die somewhere in the story in the BL, and then Noah, Elijah, and oh my god, I forgot red-haired guy's name. Ah! Hold on. My brain is not very good with names. I am so sorry. Give me a second. Levi. Why did I forget Levi's name? So Levi, Noah, and Elijah are basically in a kind of like love triangle. I suddenly remembered that a colleague made kwento that she reads BL man. Kumusta naman? I actually, yeah, I am not a connoisseur of BL manga, but I've read a couple. They're not bad, honestly. Like, I understand the appeal. I let him think. There is God of Light's love for his children. There may be more in the large tome about the Lokari Empire that I have from my collegium years. It includes myths from ancient times. I haven't read the book for a while, so my memory is rusty. I can give it to you to browse. I wouldn't be able to read the book since I don't know the Lokari Empire's alphabet, but he might think me rude and strange if I refuse him. I was surprised because she didn't seem the type to be into BL. Understandable, understandable. I have to take the tome. Oh! Thank you for the hydrate cup. Thank you, thank you. You should also hydrate as well. Okay. I'll have to take the tome from Elijah or risk drawing suspicion upon myself. I would appreciate that. Elijah gets up from his seat and walks over to a large bookcase. He takes out a large book with a navy cover and hands it over to me. If something about love in the context of religion comes to mind, I'll find you and let you know. I take the book from him and nod. I realize that, for the first time in a while, I've finally relaxed around Elijah. I've just been enjoying the conversation and tea. When he speaks of matters he knows well, he has an aura of serenity to him. Though I can't help but notice something else in his expression. It's like an atmosphere of sadness surrounds him. When he smiles, his eyes don't always shine. It's inappropriate. Yes, please do not ask him about his sadness. Also because we need to avoid forming affection with other characters to make sure that we get Noah. It feels inappropriate to voice such a private question to Elijah. Even though I am curious about how he would answer, I don't ask. You've told me everything I need to know. I'll study the book you gave me. Thank you, Elijah. I'll be on my way. If you have more questions, don't hesitate to visit me. I like talking with you. Likewise. I come out of Elijah's room. I nod at Meredith and Gareth as I pass them by. I lay the heavy tome Elijah gave me on my bed once I'm back in my room. Looking at the heavy tome Elijah gave me, I let out a long sigh. I wish I could read this book. I really want to know if it contains anything important to the quest. I have no idea how to access the information on its pages. I can't read the Lokari Empire alphabet. It's a miracle that I can speak the language at the very least. Unfortunately, I won't be able to learn how to read and write in the short time that remains before we embark on the journey to the Demon Queen's castle. What should I do? A knock on the door takes me out of my grim thoughts. Lady Eurydice de Carys has arrived. Levi's voice can be heard from the other side. I wasn't expecting Eurydice today, but she often pops in at random times to see me in between all the tea parties she attends. I'm always happy to see Celeste's twin sister. She can enter. Eurydice enters the room with a bright smile and a spring in her step. She walks over to the vanity where I'm sitting, hunched over Elijah's now closed book. You're reading the Almanac of the Lokari Empire? You know this book? Yes, of course. It was required reading for us when we first started learning about the Empire and the God of Light. It's not an easy read. You almost threw your copy out the window in frustration. Sounds like something Celeste would do. Still, if Eurydice knows the contents of this tome, I might be able to get the information I need from her. Do you remember the content of the Almanac well? I think so. Our tutor had us memorize passages, and I wasn't as resistant to the idea as you were. Why did you pick up this hated read again? I got the tome from Elijah. He said it might be beneficial for me to review the contents again. But I'm getting a headache trying to sift through the writing. Sounds like you, alright. You can ask me what you want to know. If I remember what the book said about the topics, I will share. Thank you for your help, Eurydice. You're a blessing. What would you do without your sister? You'd be quite lost if not for me. There's nothing else I could do but agree with that statement. Okay, so let's see. This is quite a bit. Let me just stretch for a little. Okay. How are religion and the history of the Empire connected? Hi, Roman! Hello, hello. How are you? I am currently just playing Saintess of the Golden Bow. Oh, thank you for the self-care check, Uneng. I will stand. Give me a second. Currently playing Saintess of the Golden Bow, which is a visual novel about a girl who gets isekai'd into a BL visual novel. So, a little bit of a visual novelception if you think about it. But damn, I truly cannot imagine getting isekai'd into a visual novel or like an otome game. Like, I would make probably the most horrible choices if they're not like obvious. Okay. The first emperor. Wait, how is my model tracking? Oh, it looks like I'm looking down. Let me just adjust the tracking for a bit. There we go. The first emperor, ages ago, was blessed with the power of light magic. He was also the first high priest who founded the Church of the God of Light. Wait, so the two positions were part of a single role at first? Yes, that situation was how the Lokari Empire came to be called the Sun. He represented God himself amongst mortals. He was the closest thing to God in the mortal realm. Later, the function of the emperor and the high priest became separated. One of the emperors did so for practical reasons. Ruling over the empire and taking care of holy matters at the same time was just too much of a strain. The emperor consort, the wife or husband of the emperor, was called the Moon of the Empire based on the role of the moon in the creation myth. She was to rule over the empire if the emperor ever got ill or wasn't present in the palace due to going to the war. So currently, Empress Morel rules over the empire. Yes, and her emperor consort is Lucius, who comes from the kingdom of Durendal in the south. Does the book mention anything about Durendal? Durendal has a warmer climate, and their people have a much different culture than the people of the Lokari Empire. However, when both countries were attacked by demons once long ago, the Empress looked past our differences and proposed an alliance with Durendal. Thus, her first emperor consort was a Durendal prince, Noah's father. He passed away 7 years after the alliance was formed. So, the Empress married another Durendal prince, Lucius, her present husband. Anything about love? Love? There's plenty about God of Light's love for humans. That's not what I mean. I don't remember any other mentions of love. Why do you want to know something so strange? I should be more careful with my questions. Yet, love was the most important thing I was looking for in the tome. Still, I can see how the question might be seen as strange. Never mind. I was just curious. Okay, that's all. Alright, the first 100 pages mostly detail the Lokari ruling system, but I doubt that information would interest you much. Not really. Next, the book talks about the creation myth, but you know that story by heart since Mom told it to us many times in our childhood. I nod. Elijah had reminded me about the creation myth recently. Eurydice mentioning their mother makes me feel a pang of sadness and regret. She passed from an incurable illness when Eurydice and Celeste were both young. Celeste has some memories of her, but they're faded. Celeste and Eurydice's mother resembled Eurydice in personality. She was a sweet, kind woman. How she put up with father's tyrannical ways is difficult for me to understand. I guess she must have loved him, despite everything he was. How the Church of the God of Light operates and the fundamentals of religion are detailed in the book as well. But that information is boring to anybody who doesn't wish to become a priest. I'm fine with my current role. Eurydice chuckles. I didn't expect you to be interested in joining the church. And the book lists a bunch of myths connected to the ancient Lokari Empire, but I can't say I have a good recollection of them at all. They're just legends anyway, and may or may not have any truth to them. Those ancient stories may hold the answers to my questions, but if Eurydice doesn't remember the myths, then I can't pressure her to summarize them for me. I sigh. I won't be able to fully access the knowledge of this book after all. Still, Eurydice has helped me out plenty. Thank you, sister. There, I spared you having to read through this boring, heavy tome. You don't know how much I appreciate you for it. I can imagine. We spend the rest of the day just chatting and hanging out. I could use a break from my archery practice. My body is tired from the constant training. I don't feel like I'm any closer to forming a plan to defeat the Demon Queen, though. I also still don't understand how to access the Golden Bow's magic any better. At the end of the day, I remain frustrated with my lack of progress. Okay, hold on. Ouch. I think I can sit down again. Okay. The next day, while I'm hanging out in the living room of our apartment, Eurydice approaches me with a spring in her step. Celeste! We received invitations to another ball! Oh no. Not another one of those painful social gatherings. Look! Eurydice hands me an envelope with a royal seal. The Empress's seal? Yes, these envelopes were inside a bigger one. The Empress formally invited Father, myself, and you to a ball tomorrow evening. Tomorrow? That's so little time to prepare. Yes, aren't you excited? Not at all. Aw, Celeste, don't be so dour. I'm sure the ball will be beautiful. Good food, amazing music, and interesting conversations. You know I hate any kind of gathering of nobles. Can I refuse the invitation? No, you can't. I'm sorry, but not attending when you got a formal invitation from the Empress could anger her. I don't want to antagonize the Empress, it's just that... What am I supposed to do about my lack of etiquette knowledge? I'm not going to suddenly get a lot better at those skills by tomorrow evening. With all my archery practice, I've had no time to worry about learning to be a proper noble. There's a knock on the door. Paul, Eurydice's knight, opens it. Oh, this is the first time I've seen you. A messenger from Duke George arrived for Lady Celeste. From Duke George? I bring word that my master, Duke George, would like to see Lady Celeste in 2 hours at the Royal Conservatory. Duke George wants to see me? Yes, that's right. I'm supposed to come back with a reply, my lady. Hi, Chell! I am, continuing it because the last time I played it, it was only up until a certain point, and the devs have, provided a longer, like more content. So it's definitely a longer demo this time. I guess you could say that it's an extended demo. So yeah, we're playing the continuation. I just realized I'm looking up. We were playing the continuation of it, and yeah, they were very generous to also sponsor the stream, which is really great. And I'm really excited for them because actually I kind of want to check their Kickstarter right now. Oh, let's go! Ayo, Jan 7 stream streak. We love to see it. Sorry, I just saw it now. Where are we at the Kickstarter? Let me see. Oh my god, we're at 7,111 out of a 10,433 goal. That is crazy. That's like 70-ish%, right? Or something? Let's go. Your streak reset? Oh, no! Oh, also I have to shout out Chell. Ripperino alt. I don't know what I can do to help. I don't know. What if maybe I should have given the messenger a little bit of a different accent, because I think it's like hard to distinguish. I'll see his grace. Thank you. I'll relay. I was thinking like I'll relay the information immediately. It's kind of hard, never mind. The messenger leaves. When the door closes, Eurydice turns to me. Her eyes are sparkling with curiosity. What's going on between Duke George and you? Nothing. I'm as clueless as you are. We've only spoken twice so far. He's a kind man, but I know very little about him. Duke George? Kind? He's always come off to me as a cold and very closed-off person. That's true. That's not how he acted towards me. How curious. I wonder what he wants from me this time. No way to find out except going to see him, I suppose. I'll call Linda and let you get ready in peace. And I'll send word we're going to the ball. If we must. I'm afraid we have to. Alright then, do your worst. Laughing, Eurydice walks off to her room, and I enter mine. Oh, she's so pretty. Linda spends the next 2 hours getting me ready to meet Duke George. It's almost like preparing for a ball, considering I've been summoned by someone so important. All the while, I continue to wonder why George wants to see me. Oh, wow! Look at this. Look at that setup. Look at the tea. Excuse me. Look at the tea. Look at the desserts. Look at the flowers. Okay, slay, Duke George. When I arrive at the conservatory, I'm in awe of the splendor of the large glass building. Plants have... Oh, wait, no wonder my feet feel so cold. Hold on. Give me a second, guys. RK, we're good. Plants I've only seen in books on the Kingdom of Durendal fill out the greenhouse, alongside vegetation from the Lokari Empire. In the middle of the room is a table laden with food of all kinds. George stands in front of it with a kind smile on his lips. Welcome, Lady Celeste. Your Grace. What is the occasion? I take another good look around. That's enough food for a party. Where's everyone else? There's only one servant in attendance, standing by the glass wall, trying to be as inconspicuous as possible. Levi takes a spot next to him. There will be nobody else coming. It'll be just you and I. Are you trying to court me, George? I haven't eaten lunch yet, so I thought I'd like to partake in the meal with you. I blink once, then twice. Oh, she's literally like... My mouth falls open. You want to eat with me? I want to scream at him to explain himself. What is it about me that interests him enough to offer me a table full of food as well as his prestigious company? Isn't he supposed to be one of the key players in Lokari politics? Does he want to ally himself with the Saintess? But I have no standing in the Empire. I'm the 4th highest ranking person in name only. George continues smiling, gesturing to the table. He's been nothing but kind to me so far. Eurydice called him cold and detached, but that's not the impression I have of the Duke. Yes, that's right. I would go even further. I have a proposal for you. Okay. Oh. So he does want something in return for his gesture. You know, it feels a little bit like a backhanded offer. It's like, yeah, you're really bad at etiquette, so I'm just gonna teach you, you know? I'd like to offer you a private etiquette lesson. You... what? I noticed your lack of proper table manners during the last ball. I can't fix your lack of knowledge in one sitting, but I'd like to at least help prevent you from getting embarrassed in front of the court. I'm surprised and a little touched by George's kind offer. But why do you want to help me? Perhaps I have an interest in you and would like you to feel better in your skin as a noble lady. You have a what? Hold on. You have a what in me? An interest? An interest? Okay. Okay. Oh. What? Why am I getting bonked? An interest? Noticed your rude as fuck. Let me teach you some... Literally, that's literally what he said. Just like in a nice, very eloquent way. Like, oh, you have like really bad manners, so let me teach you. What kind of interest? George chuckles. Nothing suspicious, I assure you. Now, will you accept my offer of help? It's not like I have a choice. George is offering me exactly what I need right now. With tomorrow's ball coming up, I'm already stressed about my guaranteed poor performance at the table. If he can help me feel more at ease during the ball, maybe I'll actually be able to tolerate the social gathering. I should accept, even if I end up indebted to the Duke. All right, I accept your kindness. Good. Sit down, please. He pulls out a chair for me. I sit down at the table and give the food a good look. George takes a seat next to me. He gestures to the utensils. Let's go over which utensil you should use for which type of food. We'll sample small bites of everything together. We spent the next hour nibbling at food while George slowly and carefully explains the proper etiquette to me. He tells me about the utensils, corrects my posture, gives me pointers about what to say and which topics not to broach during a meal. And those are all the basics you need to know. If you review everything I taught you once you return to your family's guest apartment, you should be able to recall most of the lesson for tomorrow. Thank you so much. I'm really grateful for your help. I can't have the Saintess, one of the most important people in the Lokari Empire, be belittled for not being a proper noble. Thank you. I'm so... I'm a little suspicious of you. Like, I don't know what's behind your intentions. I'm very concerned. More importantly, I don't want you to have an anxiety attack again. You noticed? I saw the condition often during my time as a general, in my soldiers. Lowered field of view, trouble breathing, body shaking, wanting to bolt like an injured animal. I recognized all the signs in you during the last ball. Okay, now I'm confused by his signals. I'm sorry I couldn't follow you out into the gardens. A noble cannot leave the dining table during a meal. I understand. So I made that big of a blunder? Your behavior won't win you any favors, but I fully understand the need to get away. You've been burdened with a huge responsibility, expected to fit a grand image people have created in their heads of you. I know how that feels, and I don't want you to suffer further. We've all been formally invited to tomorrow's ball by the Empress, so we cannot skip the event. That's why I thought I'd help you gain more confidence, so that you won't be as frightened. I really appreciate your kindness. You said you've seen a lot of suffering on the war front? Maybe he'd like to share some of his... Girl! Okay, no. You can share burdens as friends. Okay, I was overthinking. Sorry. What I've seen doesn't matter right now. I'm so confused. George's kind smile disappears, replaced by a cold expression. I need to prepare myself for the ball as well. Thank you for today's meal, Lady Celeste. He's completely shut me out. Oh no, I asked the wrong question. No! Celeste! He was just teaching you etiquette. You didn't have to let him relive the trauma. Of course, George has seen a lot of pain and death. He fought on the war front. Why did I think he'd want to discuss those events with me, though? That is Anna. Yeah, he's okay. He's okay. Do not worry. But yes, coffee, hashtag DPR, that is Anna. Mazana. For a moment, I felt close to him. Yeah. Oh my god, I really need to start doing that with people because sometimes I see friends on Valorant and I'm very confused. I'm like, I have somebody called, let's say, Shark Coochie Board. Like, that's not a real name I've seen. But like, how am I supposed to know who you are if your name is Shark Coochie Board? Like, hello? What am I supposed to do with that information? Please. For a moment, I felt close to him, but in the end, we're still just strangers. Yes, Shark Coochie Board, yes. Alright, I'll see myself out then. Thank you again. I curtsy and leave. George says nothing more to me. It's like an Arctic wind suddenly blew between us, taking away all his warmth. Duke George is a really mysterious figure. I can't let my guard down around him. Okay, wait. I need to... Hold up. Ooh. So much water. Okay. The time until the ball passes by like a blur. I practice what George taught me with Eurydice. Soon, I find myself seated in the throne room, between Duke George and Duchess Penelope again. Let's see. I take a good look at the cutlery. I think I remember which piece is correct to use for each kind of food. Penelope has a smirk on her face, but I turn my head away and look at George instead. He gives me a small nod. The Empress starts the dinner, and I take small bites of the food on my plate. I use the correct forks and spoons. Penelope gives me a side eye, clearly disappointed when she finds no fault in me. I relax, listening to beautiful music. In no time, the dinner's over. Say, Saintess. When Lady Penelope strikes up a conversation with me, my breathing quickens again. What if I say something wrong? Lady Celeste, would you like to dance with me? I turn my head in the other direction to see George standing next to me with a kind smile, his hand outstretched for me to take it. Aww, George saving us. I love that. I appreciate that. If I dance with George, I can avoid embarrassing myself in a conversation with Penelope, a conversation that the Empress, who is nearby, may overhear. The only problem is I can't... Girl, oh god, I'm so scared for her. I'm so scared for her. Maybe George will be able to lead me through the dance, though? Then I remember. It would be a slight to refuse him when he so publicly asked me to dance. All eyes at the table are on us. I swallow hard and take George's hand, getting up from my seat. With pleasure. George's smile grows as he leads me to the center of the ballroom. He gives the band a small wave, and they change the music to something more suitable for dancing. Not that I know what the dance is. The tune sounds like something formal. You worry so hard, your thoughts are etched on your face. Oh, I'm sorry. I'll lead you through the dance. Don't worry, just leave everything to me. Aww, cute. We take a starting position, and George gently moves me through the dance. I follow his lead. The motions are repetitive enough that I find myself relaxing.
I wanted to talk to you again. In the privacy of dancing,
I forgot that's how
I
he
can ask
sounded
you more
like.
than I could at the table.
I forgot he had an accent. Oh my god. I'm so sorry, George. I just gave you an American accent. My bad.
You want to talk to me?
But also, this is CG, so my throat can rest for a bit.
Yes, I do. First, I'd like to praise you for your etiquette skills. They have improved tremendously.
Oh, don't do that. I'm kidding.
You still lack confidence, but you didn't make any obvious mistakes tonight.
I really like his voice, though.
Nothing any other noble at the table could scorn you for.
I'm glad.
You still need to improve the way you converse with nobles. But that'll be more of a process to master if you want to put effort into acquiring the skill. Good communication isn't something you learn overnight, after all.
True.
I understand. I really...
Yes? What is it?
I'd like to thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's because of you that I got through the meal without embarrassing myself. You didn't need to help, but you did.
I really like Celeste's voice. She's so cute. Like, she
You're
sounds
the
so
kindest
cute.
person I know.
Oh! Did we just fluster him? Okay, girl. Oh! Oh, I love this. One thing that makes me happier than seeing a flirty guy with emotional baggage blush is a mysterious guy with very like high etiquette just be like oh my god, just be so flustered. Oh, I love it Slay. I stare at George wide-eyed. His cheeks are deep pink. Did I embarrass him? He's so in control of himself at all times, but seeing him flustered is so cute.
I'm really, really grateful to you.
Aw,
enough of this.
she's teasing him. That's so cute.
You'll be fine on your own for the rest of the night.
Girl, come on, don't be mean. The song ends at that moment. George bows to me, takes my hand, and guides me gently back to the table. When I sit down, he leaves to take another lady to dance. Why did my heart flutter so much when I saw him blush? When he was so affected by my words. Girl, it's called discovering your preferences. I know, right? Hello, sire, indeed. No, George didn't abandon me. He simply went to dance with another lady, as is proper when you're dancing with someone you're not courting. One dance per person. My heart is beating so quickly, but not out of fear. I'm attracted to George, I realize. He's way out of Celeste's or my league, and he's everything I'm not. A confident person, a dignified noble, a skilled general. And yet, an inkling of hope blazes in my soul. Hope that George could also be interested in me. The rest of the ball passes by uneventfully. I strike up conversations with some noble lords and ladies, and thankfully manage not to embarrass myself further. Eventually, I redirect my attention to practice horseback riding. I forbid Levi from coming with me. I don't want him to know Celeste, who is supposed to be great at riding, is now completely unskilled on horseback. A few days of riding helped me improve a bit, though I'm still far from great on a horse. I decide to keep practicing instead of spending more days at the archery range. I'll be useless during the journey if I can't sit on the horse properly. Eventually, I return to practicing archery too. At some point, I become decently accurate with a cursed weapon. However, its magic still eludes me. Before I know it, 3 weeks pass, and suddenly it's time to pack for the journey to the Demon Queen's castle. Linda's the one doing the packing, but Eurydice is in the room too. You should take another pair of pants. Noah told us to pack light. We will only have 4 wagons for provisions and some luggage. I can't take too much with me. That sounded really bad. I can't take too much with me. But what if your pants get dirty? Then I'll wash them in the river. Celeste. What? There's a knock on the door. Linda goes to open it. Delivery from the High Priest to Lady Celeste. Elijah sent me something? Linda brings the package to where I'm sitting on the bed. I rip it open to reveal... No. He did not. He didn't send me... Oh, you should try on this outfit right now! You'll look like a proper Saintess. I pale, bunching the dress in my hands. I know what this is. I saw Meredith wearing a similar outfit. No. No. No way. I'm not wearing a priestess's clothes. The priestesses of the Church of Light wear clothes similar to Christian nuns, complete with a veil. You should wear the clothes. It's the proper outfit for a Saintess. Levi never had to wear such a ridiculous outfit in the book. He had a robe similar to Elijah's. But the outfits for priests and priestesses are different in this world for whatever reason. Why? I'll help you dress. Ignoring my protests, Eurydice and Linda help me into the priestess outfit. No, she looks cute though. She does not look ridiculous. I look ridiculous. I love it. Oh my, like a proper Saintess. I hate you, Elijah, with all my heart. Later that day, the party gathers on the training grounds. Nobody bats an eye at me wearing priestess clothing. Am I the only one who finds the outfit ridiculous? Noah counts everyone. The party consists of 20 people. Noah, Tariq, Levi, and 5 other knights. 3 mages, 5 archers besides myself, Elijah, Gareth, and 1 other healer. It feels like a small group for such a grand quest. Still, the Empress seemed disciplined to budge on the number of people allowed in our party, or on our deadline to leave for our journey. I hope the quest goes well for us despite our small group and the little time we had to prepare. I'm worried. I don't feel ready when it comes to my skills. I can't change the situation though. I've done the best that I could. I just hope my best will be enough. We ride for days. Only when we're close to being out of sunlight do we stop to make camp. I'm so tired from traveling at the end of each day that I immediately collapse as soon as I lay out my bedroll. Fortunately, I'm exempt from the night watch. We don't expect to be attacked by demons this far away from the front line, but you never know. The demon who attacked me near the Dakari's mansion wasn't supposed to be that close to the capital either. After another few days of riding my back... Huh? Okay, no, I can't read! After another few days of riding, my back and butt are sore, but I feel myself getting used to the motion of being in a saddle for many hours. That, or I'm so tired that I just no longer care about the pain. A week into our journey, I finally feel comfortable enough with riding that I start being bored on the road. Shut! Alt no. There was no comma, okay? It's not my fault. There was no comma. It's not my fault. The other members of the party are frequently talking while riding. Maybe I should engage someone too? Noah, syempre. We talked to Noah. I talked to Noah, who's riding at the front of our party. He looks so good. He looks so good. Okay, I'm fine. I'm okay. I kick my horse into a gallop and make my way to the front, slowing down when I'm next to Noah. Celeste. He greets me with his signature smirk. Noah, aren't you setting the pace too fast for our party? I decide to simply address the elephant in the room. I've never been in the saddle day after day for hours, and you're pushing us to go long distances every day. What's the rush? It's not like anybody's expecting us back in the capital by a certain date. If we're exhausted, we won't be able to fight the demons efficiently. I don't want anybody to die because they were too tired to raise their sword. Noah's pleased expression drops. You're right. Fine, pagbig. Okay, but I mean, if we're gonna talk about right, I need to stop. Sorry, the brain is braining. It's getting a little late, so it's starting to be after hours. It's after. Oh wait, no, that's not it. Hold on, my bad. After hours. Hi, Ren. Hello. Welcome to the stream. What is up, sir? Let me shout you out. We're currently playing Saintess of the Golden Bow, and we are finally getting to the part where we start the quest. And I am trying to romance this man over here because, I mean, if you know my type, it's yes. So, yeah, I hope you have been well. Have a great rest of the stream. Thank you so much, Cap. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Have a good rest, and have a good rest of the night as well. It's just my anxiety getting the best of me. I want to be done with this quest as soon as possible, but you're right that rushing won't help anybody. Exactly. He looks me up and down. You're not feeling too bad, are you? I let out a long sigh. I'll tell him the truth. I wouldn't have brought the problem up if I didn't think it was serious. Honestly, I'm exhausted. I've never been in the saddle for such a long period of time. Looking through Celeste's memory, she's been riding horses for a long time, but she's only ever taken them on short excursions around the Decari's lands. I'm not as great at riding as she was, but I think she'd be tired too. You're a noble woman after all, I tend to forget. Ay, good morning. Good morning, Ren. Just finished our NSTP project, and I tell you this, my car has been used to carry for the class again. That is good-ish, maybe. I mean, safer. I think, again? Didn't you sprain your ankle again last time? Are you okay? Maybe your shoes are not supporting your feet properly or your ankles properly. I don't know how to... I don't know how that works. But that, like, you know what I mean. I feel like you know what I mean. Either way, I hope it's nothing too bad. What do you mean by that? Of course I'm a noble woman. You've been on the training grounds the whole month, and when I dropped by during the tea party, you weren't exactly doing a great job at being a poised lady of high society. What? What did I do wrong during Penelope's tea party that no one noticed? Your posture was off, as were the size of the bites of cake you ate. Who cares about minuscule matters like that? Yes, by your reaction I can tell you don't care about such things. I think that's good. You're not hiding behind a facade. You're you, Celeste, and I quite enjoy our conversations. You aren't full of pretense. There he goes again with the flirting. Do something about the pace we're going at. But of course, I will. Thank you for bringing the issue to my attention. If there's anything else you'd like to discuss, I'm always happy to talk with you. Actually, there was one thing I was thinking about. Yes? What kind of demons will we encounter? Are there different species or types of demons? Yes, there are. So far, you've met an imp. All demons have wings and are capable of flying. Imps attack with their claws, humanoid demons called devils use whips burning with fire, and flying eyeballs shoot rays of energy from their eyes. Flying eyeballs? Yes, that's what the soldiers call them. They're rather cute looking until you come across a swarm of them. Then they can be quite deadly. I'll keep that warning in mind. I'll alert everyone about the dangers when we're closer to the lands where demon attacks are most likely to happen. We should be safe for another week still. What about the Demon Queen? What does she look like? The accounts about the leader of demons are varied. Sorry, give me a second. Okay. Some soldiers say she's a giant monstrosity towering over buildings, while others claim that she's a beautiful woman with horns, a tail, and a third eye on her forehead. People suspect she's been both, a shapeshifter. It's mostly bringing stuff from the A to B, and I brought most things, even the angle-wise. I guess I did that when I was managing the prod team to document the event. Well, I hope at least the event was successful, so it would have been worth it. I'm doing good though. Yeah, currently just going through the updated version of Saintess of the Golden Bow, and I really like how it's going so far. I'm super excited, and yeah. I'm excited because they told me, the devs said, like, we would appreciate if you finished the demo because there's a twist. And I was like, what? What? I can't even imagine what kind of twist there could be. Kinda crazy. While others claim that she's a beautiful woman with... Okay. So either way, we won't miss her? That's right. No matter the form, we will have to fight the Demon Queen to end the war. She's supposed to be holed up in the Clownman Castle, but if the battlefront has now shifted to Barwood, then we may find her somewhere else entirely. I just hope we'll be ready to fight her when we come across her. Let's do our best. Maybe it's an M. Night Shyamalan twist. Who knows? That's all we can do. I know Noah doesn't believe in the mission's success, but it's painful to see that sad look on his face. However, I don't feel entirely prepared to defeat the Demon Queen either, so I can't offer him reassurance. Still, I want to lighten his mood. Until it's time to make camp, I ride next to Noah. We chat about light topics, joking together. I quite enjoy his company. Over the next few days, we travel at a more relaxed pace. We still make good progress, but I'm less tired and I have more time to rest each night. I'm glad Noah changed his mind about how hard he was pushing us. As the next week passes and we travel closer to the front line, we encounter the first demons. Oh, those are the flying eyeballs? They're actually kind of cute. I can see now why the soldiers gave them that name. The fiends come as a swarm firing laser beams from their eyes. We dodge the attacks to the best of our ability, yet some cries of pain can be heard from the party. There's no time to waste being weirded out by how the demons look. I take the golden bow in my hand, aim, and shoot. I shoot and shoot until I've gotten rid of a group of fiends. They look like they came from Ghostfighter. That's true. The golden bow is surprisingly cooperative. I don't feel like it's fighting me as it usually does. Maybe the artifact likes being used for its intended purpose, defeating demons. Another swarm of flying eyeballs comes my way. I shoot and fire until we have defeated all of the enemies. Phew, what a fight. It's the first real fight I've been in since the imp attacked me in the forest near the Decari's mansion. I feel much more prepared to fight demons now. I've spent a lot of time training since then. Still, as my adrenaline rush subsides, I suddenly become aware that my arms and legs are shaking. I take a seat with my back to a nearby tree. Are you alright? Levi runs up to me and kneels beside me. I'm not hurt. Don't worry. I'm just a bit overwhelmed by the fighting. If there's anything I can do to help... No, Levi, I just need to get used to real combat with enemies rushing at me to kill me. I'm not a trained combatant like you are. Or at least, I wasn't until all the training I recently completed. All I've done before is hunt prey for sport. Prey that didn't fight against me with claws or rays of magic from their eyes. We're going to encounter a lot more demons on our journey to defeat the Demon Queen. There's no time for me to mope around, but I can't stop myself from shaking. I'm sorry you have to go through this. If I could do anything to lessen your burden, I would. I know. Thank you, Levi. I can't be weak. I have to keep fighting. Everyone expects me to kill the Demon Queen. I have to stop being afraid. I know why the situation is so hard for me. I grew up in America in peace. I never had to consider fighting in a war, especially not against grotesque demons. I have to accept reality, though. The life I had on Earth ended. I died. I belong to Celeste's world now. I'm Celeste, and I'm the Saintess. Everyone expects me to wield the golden bow with expertise so I can defeat fiends. With my resolve clearer, I feel the strength in my body return. I get up from my seat, taking Levi's hand. When I look around the party, I see the priests healing the wounded. Everyone has such grim looks on their faces. Defeating demons is harder than I imagined, and it seems that the more experienced knights and archers also found the battle difficult. Noah's expression is serious as well. We should make camp here early today. We get to work on setting things up even though the sun is still high in the sky. I'm not as tired as I usually am. Is there anything I could do to help cheer everyone up? What if we throw a party today? I could hunt down some good game and then we could all eat a nice meal together and chat by the campfire? Usually we're all too tired after we set up camp to exchange more than a few words. Maybe today's the day we do things a bit differently? Levi, I'm going hunting. I'll be back in a few hours. Do you want me to come with you? I think about his question for a moment. Unlike Celeste, I'm not opposed to Levi's company. Yes, in case there are more demons around, but let's keep some distance between each other so we can hunt independently without a problem. Right. The next few hours pass with Levi and I out on a hunt. I come across a group of deer. I decide such a large game would be great for our party. Bringing back some large game to camp, to add to whatever the other knights manage to catch, will definitely leave us with enough food to eat a hearty meal and celebrate. Beats eating mostly salted meat and hardtack for another night in a row. In my life as Celine, I had nothing to do with hunting. In short, I don't have the skills Celeste possessed. However, I do have access to her knowledge, and she knew a lot about bringing deer down. I rely on her memories. Yes, I did it! I kill the deer I've chosen, spooking the rest of the group. They run off as I approach the carcass. It's dead. A pang of sadness goes through my heart. I've killed an animal, planning to eat it. However, I push the feeling aside. The world I live in now just works this way, and I have to accept that reality. Levi! I won't be able to bring the game back to camp on my own. The deer is too heavy for me to carry by myself. Yes, Celeste. After a few calls, Levi comes running over. He stops in front of me. Wow, did you kill the deer on your own? Yes, it's perfect for what I have planned for us. And what have you planned? We're going to throw a party at camp to cheer everyone up. That's a cute idea, I have to say. The way he said the words make me blush. I'm not cute. I'm supposed to act as the tomboy Celeste. Help me carry the game. Of course. Even a girl, even if you're like a tomboy, like I feel like people can still find you cute. I mean, people have preferences, Celeste. Relax. Levi and I drag the deer back to the campsite. When night falls, the deer has been skinned. Not by me, of course. I doubt I'd be able to keep down the contents of my stomach if I had to prepare the meat on my own. Soon, it's sizzling above the campfire. Oh, the scent is so heavenly. People gather around the fire, chatting excitedly. Many approach me with gratitude in their eyes. Everyone's happy to eat a large, fresh meal for a change. As the others start taking off their armor and switching to casual clothes, I decide to do so as well. When I return from the tent, I usually share with Tariq and the other women from our party. I see Levi dressed in his casual clothes now too and sitting by the fire. He's taken out his lute and is trying out a few notes. Oh wow, he plays the lute? Okay. I've completely forgotten that Levi is musically inclined. The novel mentioned in passing that he sings and plays the lute. I'll get to experience his singing for real now. That's wonderful. Oh, they're looking good. They're looking good. Oh my god. Noah's sitting next to Levi drinking from a cup. He's also changed clothes, though his outfit is still plenty fancy. cute. He's just like, hello. It's great to see everyone relaxing. I turn around to see Elijah behind me. He's changed his clothes as well. He looks good out of a priest's robes. We can't be doom and gloom all the time. Some fun is required now and then to keep our sanity. Is it now? Elijah trails off, looking to the side with a thoughtful expression. I want to ask him what he means, but Noah suddenly waves at me. Celeste, come over here. When I look back at where Elijah was standing, he's already gone, wandered off to the side of the camp where Gareth and the other priests are opening a tall bottle. Did they bring alcohol with them on the quest? I suppose it's alright to drink from time to time. I approach Noah and Levi instead. When I come close, Levi starts singing a song. It's a happy tune, folk music about a party of adventurers who have fun solving people's problems by killing demons. I sit down on the other side of Levi. Noah nods at me with a smile but doesn't say anything, and I keep quiet too. I don't want to interrupt Levi's singing. Levi has a wonderful voice, calming and fun to hear. Some members of the party start clapping to the rhythm. Others move in a dance. The smell of a deer is cooking heavenly and makes my mouth water. The despair that our group fell into last week is lifted. My idea is a success. When the meat is ready, Tariq slices it up and serves everyone. We eat and drink and chat and laugh. Later, Levi continues playing the lute and singing as people dance more. It's a happy time, a memory I'm sure I'll look back on with fondness later. We may be going on a grand quest, but that fact doesn't mean we have to be serious all the time. Okay, I have to BRB again because I ran out of water and I also need to go to the bathroom, so I'll be back. Wah! Dude, I feel like I've drank so much water, like so much water. But that's okay. Maybe that's the secret for those who don't drink that much water. Like, read a visual novel out loud and then you will find yourself drinking much, much, much more water. Ooh, somebody's selling balut outside. Wow, wow, well. Wow, wow, wowza. Okay. Over the next week, we fight some more demons. The encounters increase in frequency as we near the front line. We pass by contingents of the armies from the Lokari Empire and Durendal Kingdom. Rico, oh my god, you're so right, actually. That is very true. Lalo na when, like, your throat starts doing the, like, that one, that, I hate that. when I need to record something, lalo na pagpababa, parang, ano to? Like, for example, since last month, it does that, like, last month, or it does like that. I hate that. Makes me so annoyed when the take is good, especially. Ugh! Lord! Oops, sorry. Makes your throat dry as fuck. You drink wawa anytime. True, you drink wawa. Pangit. You drink wawa. We exchanged information and find out we're nearing Barwood, the new location of the front line since last month. Nobody has cited the demon. Yeah, I know exactly when it's like a good take. It's a good take, and then you just like, and it's like if I could just next time I record something, I'm gonna include the bad takes. I'm gonna like put them all together, and then I'm gonna upload them. Just that so you guys can see the frustration, the frustrations of Ree. You took my stay hydrated sending twice seriously. O diba, at least alam nyo guys na seryoso akong tao. Ay! Na sineseryoso ko kayo. Ay! How big is your wawa? Actually, I wasn't using a wawa bottle. I was just using a mug. And it's a thin mug pa. So I feel like that's also why it's like mas mabilis ako mag-refill. Paano kung seryosohin ka rin namin? Uy, wait lang. Ay! Frustrated. Yes, so frustrating, guys. Okay. Okay, I gotta do this. I gotta finish this because it is getting quite late. Pero I mean, honestly, I could sleep late naman. It's just I always aim to finish streams before 12 because I want to chill out after stream, you know. If I finish like past 12, I'm like, okay, I have to lie down. I'm tired. But if I finish before 12, usually it's like I can still chill. I can like play a game or something and then I can lie down. She used to call Clown Castle her home, another change to the novel's plot. In the book, Levi and his party fought the Demon Queen in the Clown Castle. A few more days pass by. The merry mood that our group had after the party turns more serious again. We'll arrive in Barwood the day after tomorrow. You ready for a huge fight? We're entering the real battlefield. No, it's also like so much water's making me burp. I hate it. Noah gives us instructions on how to fight as a party. We'll be divided into 4 formations, and everyone will be assigned specific area to defend. I'm in the same formation as Noah, Levi, Elijah, and a mage woman. Her name's Patrice, but I haven't talked to her much. We're the core of the party, the most important team. Noah, Levi, and Patrice are tasked to protect me, along with fighting the demons. Elijah is there to provide healing should any of us get injured. I understand everything. We all confirm that we accept Noah's orders. Oh my god, he looks kinda... Not gonna lie, it looks kinda hot here. Anyway, tonight I find it hard to fall asleep. The seriousness of what's in front of us awakens fear in my heart. Will we be able to succeed on our quest? The next day is the last one where I'll be able to speak to my friends from the party in a calm setting, away from combat. Whom do I want to speak with the most? Noah. The following choice will lock you into the chosen character's route. Noah. I kick my horse into a gallop until I get close to Noah. He's deep in conversation with one of the mages. Tariq is riding next to Noah. She gives me a nod when I approach. Saintess? This might be a good opportunity to learn more about Noah and Tariq's relationship. I already know that Noah considers Tariq more of a mother figure in his life than the Empress. At the same time, she's his knight and most trusted confidant. Their relationship is complex. I'm glad Noah has someone to rely on. Tariq, I've been wondering, if it's okay to ask, could you tell me more about yourself? About me? Why would you want to know about me? You're always at Noah's side. He seems to trust you. I'd like to learn more about you and the relationship between you and Noah. If you're comfortable sharing, that is. Oh, of course. I was just surprised you asked me in the first place. What would you like to know about me? Can you tell me more about your home country of Durandal? I haven't been to my home country for 24. Wow, that's a long time. For 24 years. From what I hear, though, not much has changed. There are vast deserts in Durendal, large areas. Oh wait, I think I lost the voice I was doing for Tariq. Large areas where there's only sand for miles. Settlements are built around the only sources of water, the oases. Mountains cut the country off from its neighbors on two sides. You actually have to traverse a large mountain range to get from the Lokari Empire to Durendal. On its other two sides, the country borders a vast ocean. The beaches there are sandy and the water has a turquoise hue. I came from a seaside town. I've always found the ocean beautiful. Do you miss the water? Get in the water! Sorry. Okay. The Lokari Empire doesn't have access to the ocean. Sometimes I do, but then I remind myself that if I had never come to the Lokari Empire, I never would have met Noah. My relationship with the prince is more important to me. You seem to treat the prince like family. I wouldn't dare. I give her a long look. You're far too observant, Saintess. Yes, Noah's like a son to me. The child I never had. I'm glad to be at his side. Aw, that's sweet. How did you become Noah's knight? 24 years ago, I came to the Lokari Empire as part of the late Emperor Consort's entourage. When Noah was born, a year later, the Empress appointed me as Noah's knight. I swore to protect him with my life, and I have been doing so for many, many years. When Noah came of age, he took on some of the Emperor's responsibilities to learn how to rule. What exactly did Noah do before he had to organize the party for the quest? Noah appointed me head of the palace guard a few years ago. However, Mommy, I'm about to call you son, charlatan, if you're gonna keep calling me mommy. You forgot to sleep? What do you mean you forgot to sleep? How do you forget to sleep? What time is it there now? Oh my goodness. I hope you are okay. Oh, let me just drink some water. Oh my god. Charlatan, please take care of yourself. Like, seriously, I'm gonna bonk you. However, since I was still to remain his knight and he needed a chance to practice leading others, we decided to share the responsibility. Oh my god. Charlatan, please. You know what? Hold on. Give me a second. Give me a hot minute. Hold on. We need to bonk you because, like, hello? Hello? Please take care of yourself? Hello? Dude, come on. Look, I will revoke your right to call me mommy if you don't take care of yourself. Noah also takes care of any problems people present to him. He also has a vast network of people who gather information for him. That's how he knows whom he's supposed to help, even if people don't reach out to him directly. Is that like a spy network? This part wasn't mentioned in the book. Perhaps. Tariq gave me a mysterious smile. I can neither confirm nor deny that statement. I won't press Tariq for a more direct answer. Noah's reputation as the Mad Prince, however, makes the nobles hesitant to approach him for assistance or advice. Mapengi baon. Teka nak, medyo kinakapos din yung nanay mo ngayon. 8:18 a.m. Been awake since 3. No! Did you have a hard time sleeping though? Like, what happened? Alright, Noah isn't exactly popular amongst the nobility. But the citizens of Solus love Noah. Wait, sorry. Oh, I have a lot of... Hold on. Hold on. I have messages that I have not replied to. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Okay, sorry. In the end, the sun came up and blinded me. Close your blinds or curtains. Charlatan, I'm gonna strangle you. You need to take care of yourself, please. I always tell that to the people who are like Oh, I didn't drink water today. I didn't eat. Like, guys, take care of yourself, please. Health. Your health is important. It's very important. Anytime with like I appreciate it, but I would appreciate more if you took care of yourself. And you can get to spend more time if you took care of yourself. You know, that's how it works. Like big brain, that's big brain moves. How efficiently Noah organized the temporary homes for the Barwood refugees comes to mind. Next week I'll go back to my you better, Charlatan. I mean I'm not watching you, but like you better. You definitely seem familiar with how to resolve a crisis. I wish the nobility respected Noah more. Alas, we have to live with the situation we're in. The Empress has been spreading rumors about Noah being the unreliable mad prince amongst the nobility. 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. That's your proper sleep. Wait, are you like I'm a little confused about your schedule, but I mean I guess it is possible if you're like working a late shift or something. I wonder if Tariq knows Noah's mother is the source of the rumors. That information is not something I'm supposed to know as Celeste though, so I don't ask. What exactly do you do in the palace? I'm head of the guard. As such, I oversee the guard schedules and placements, resolve conflicts within the order, and assign people to train new guards. All the guards are knights who are appointed to specific nobles. Sorry, give me a second. The guard exists to protect the Empress, Emperor Consort, and the Crown Prince. The Crown Prince, as well as the nobles living or staying in the palace. Knights are considered servants by their respected nobles, although being employed as a knight is a greater honor for a regular citizen than being employed in any other field. What do you think of Pepsi? I like Pepsi. I specifically like Pepsi Blue. Was it Pepsi Blue? But yeah, I like Pepsi. I like the flavor more. I feel like it feels like a little sweeter compared to Coke. I don't know. So, kailangan ko na first aid kit. Uy! Whoa! Sorry, that caught me off guard. Ayo! Ayo! Let me write that down. Let me write that down. That's like, I've never heard that before. Oh my god. But yeah. I like Pepsi more than I like Coke. But, oh, thank you for that, Pat. But I like the clearer drinks better. I like Sprites and the Mountain Dew. Wait, no, Mountain. Well, Mountain Dew's technically clear, isn't it? Oh, March 7th! Oh my god! Wait. Hold on. Thank you so much for the raid! Thank you so much! The bread was gone. You know, we put it in the fridge. Oh dear. Oh, the shout out. Let me shout you out. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Let me introduce myself really quickly. Hi, my name is Ree. If you were wondering how to pronounce my username, it is Tsundere. You can call me Tsundere, Ree. It's really up to you. But yeah, I play indie games and visual novels. Oh wait, I forgot. I'm also your ever gracious yet ever chaotic host of the Alair Travel Cafe and Perfumery. I play indie games and visual novels, and I like to yap 24/7. But yeah, it's nice to meet you guys, and I hope you enjoy your time on the stream. Also, March 7th, if you need to rest, I completely understand. Streaming do be a doozy sometimes. So if you need to rest, get something to eat or whatever, like please go ahead. Take care of yourself. Cheers, dear. Gotta wait another 12 hours. What? What are you doing, Charlatan? Please. Oh wait, I'm so small. Sorry, I forgot to switch back. But yes. What were you playing? Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Charlatan, though. I appreciate it. Thank you. yeah, no problem. I understand. Like, it's especially if you're like starting out, it's a grind. It's very much a grind. Oh, you're playing HSR. I see. Did you do some like roles for the characters that you wanted? I've played HSR for a little bit, but I didn't continue. That's not my type of gacha anymore, like Genshin, HSR. But you know, I respect those who do really like to do the grind for that. Like, I could never. It's like, I feel like you need to be built different for that. But yeah, we're currently playing Saintess of the Golden Bow, and yeah, as it says in my pinned chat, the stream is sponsored by Transparent Games. So if you guys liked the game and are interested in playing it or want to help back their Kickstarter, then the links are in the pinned up on my chat. Just doing daily, weekly, and some sorry. Ooh, fun. Yeah, I feel like dailies are actually really nice because it gives you a routine. I also like doing dailies in like that's it in Love and Deep Space. I've been forgetting to do my dailies in Nikki though. Anyway. That's why nobles don't become knights. Only people of lower standing do. Since I'm Noah's knight as well, I have to protect him at all times. So Noah and I share the burden of running the palace guard. That sounds like a lot of work. It is. That's why I have a right hand who helps me, William. Though he's not always as reliable as I would like him to be. She mumbles the last sentence in a small voice, but I catch the words. I know nothing about William from the book. Come to think of it, though, I remember Tariq mentioning his name once, back when I informed Noah of the Barwood refugees. Must be hard to have to rely on someone you don't entirely trust. Okay, that's all. I hope I didn't bore you. Far from it. You're an interesting conversation partner, Tariq. Who, me? No way. She's way too modest. Come to think of it, there's one more thing I want to ask. What do you think of Noah? Streaming using mobile, so the game choice is like small. Oh, that's understandable. I mean, yeah, I suppose it is quite limited, the mobile games that you can play. Like, I used to play a lot of mobile games. Like, I played COD, PUBG. What was it? Forgot what it was called. I think I just liked shooter games on mobile. But I also played like really like random games like Neko Atsume, like the cat collecting game, and Toka Parlor. I don't know. I like doing those haircuts. Those were really fun for me. I love him like the son I've never had. He's quite a wild card though, always coming up with unexpected solutions to problems. Serving him can be difficult at times, but it's also very rewarding. Hey. Noah approaches us, having finished his conversation with the mage. Are you talking about me behind my back? Oh, I wouldn't dare. Tariq gives Noah a playful grin. I chuckle. Didn't know you were interested enough in me to ask Didn't know you were interested enough in me to ask others about me. It's not all about you, Noah. I wanted to get to know Tariq better. Right. Tariq's smile widens as she listens to our back and forth. I need to talk to the rest of the knights. I'll leave you both be. You don't need to... She's gone before I can finish the sentence, kicking her horse into a gallop and going to the far end of our line of riders. And she's gone. Don't mind her. Tariq is just a busy person. Still, I'm happy you decided to talk to her. She's way too self-conscious about her own standing to approach you herself, but she's been talking about wanting to get to know the Saintess for a while. Has she? Yes, ever since I mentioned meeting you a few times. I blushed, looking away. You didn't tell her about the tea party, did you? I might have. You'll never let me live down that event. I'll stop talking about it if it really bothers you that so much. Thank you. I would appreciate if you did. Why is he so... He's teasing me, then suddenly he's really nice, and I'm like, girl, you are gonna... The things I would say. You're just so fun. Okay. You're just so fun to tease. I want to say I don't want to be the source of Noah's entertainment, but I can't say I don't enjoy our small arguments. Noah keeps me on my toes. Every conversation with him is interesting. I ride alongside Noah for the rest of the day. When he doesn't have to take care of any trouble in our party, we talk about his life at the palace and my experiences as Celeste prior to becoming the Saintess. We enjoy our time getting to know each other. Tariq joins in the conversation from time to time as well. When we set up our camp for the night, I have no trouble falling asleep. Huh? I'm getting hungry. Very good. Oh, wait. I'm like, I don't know which one to react to first. Thank you so much for the follow, Vojtia. I hope I'm not butchering the pronunciation, but let me know if you have a what do you call this? How to pronounce it, or if you want to be called something else. Also, Zaga, oh my god, you're still here. Hello? Slay. What's up, Zaga? Also, you cool girl. Aw, thanks. Don't. You're making me shy. Stop it. Bakit ba? Sorry, God. But yes, thank you for also being the 920th and helping me reach that follower goal. Thank you so much. Let me introduce myself really quickly. I'm sorry if this will be kind of shocking to you, but this is what I do for most, if not all, follows. But hi, my name is Ri. If you're wondering how to pronounce my username, it's Tsunderi. You can call me Tsun, you can call me Tsunder, you can call me Tsunderi, you can call me Ri. It's really up to you. But yes, I'm your ever gracious yet ever chaotic host of the Alair Travel Cafe and Perfumery. And I also play indie games and visual novels. Sometimes FPS, sometimes horror. It depends on my mood, really. But one thing is for sure, I yap 24/7. So I hope you enjoy tonight's stream. I'm currently playing Saintess of the Golden Bow. The stream is actually currently sponsored by the devs of the game, Transparent Games, and I'm really liking it so far. I'm very happy about the relationship between our main character and the guy we're supposed to be romancing, so it's really fun. I'm having a lot of fun. So yeah, I hope you enjoy as well. Okay, what was I gonna press? Oh, there we go. Okay. Bakit ba? Sorry na! I'm getting hungry, pero gusto ko yung madali lang kainin. Nag-crave. Oh, you're craving shawarma. Don't say that, all. Now I'm gonna crave shawarma. Bro, what the heck? I can't just order shawarma in the middle of the night. I snack. Actually, no, I ate like really heavy breakfast and lunch today, so I really shouldn't. But now I'm thinking about shawarma. What the fuck, man? How dare you? Charot. Sinisip pa kita. No. I'm sorry. My bad. I think I was just hangry. eh. What do you mean? What? Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? I'm so confused. Oh, did you mean shawarma? Did you mean to put shawarma? I'm confused na. Shit, di ko na alam. Anyway. Oh no. Soon we arrive at Barwood. From a distance, we can already see the town burning. Demons of different terrifying shapes are flying above the rubble. We need to push through the ruins of the town to reach the castle up the hill. There's a strong probability that the Demon Queen relocated here from Clowman Castle. We need to determine whether or not she's really here now, and if she is, then we need to prepare to face her. I'm sorry, now I'm just hungry. Shawarma. But now I want shawarma. Shawarma and fries. We all confirm understanding Noah's orders, then get into our planned formations. I take out the golden bow and hold it at the ready. We enter the town, immediately encountering demons. Should I say what's on my mind? 'Cause like... Yeah, I'll just keep it to myself. Never mind. Why the devil kind of... Girl, I was gonna say, why he kind of... why he kind of... Anyway. But yeah. See, like, why he kind of... You know? A devil blocks our path. He's a humanoid demon with a whip made of fire. He waves the weapon around in front of himself, making low guttural sounds. I swallow hard. The fact that he's so human-like is unsettling. The Demon Queen may look like a human as well, I remind myself. It's easier to kill demons with monster-like features, but far more difficult to hurt someone resembling another human being. For me, at least, there's a difference in how much the deaths weigh on my soul. Is this your hear me out? You know, it might be. It might be. I feel, actually nga, I was thinking about my hear me outs and I'm like, I think most of them are pretty normal. Like, they're common hear me outs, like Kovu from The Lion King, the wolf from Puss in Boots. I swear, okay, I just want to clarify, I'm not a furry, but it just so happens it's the energy. It's the energy, okay? It's not anything, it's the energy. Anyway, moving on. There's no time to hesitate, though. We have to get past the demons to reach their queen and end this war once and for all. Advance! Noah gives the order. Okay, actually, I just find him cool. I just find him cool. I want to look at him again. Hold on. Reconfirm with myself. No, yeah. I find him cool. He looks really cool. Like, I would like to have him around to be like, to scare off any potential weirdos when I'm walking down the street, you know? Like, I'm not into him if that... Okay, I'm just gonna stop talking. I feel like I'm just digging a deeper grave. He's a gentleman and a butler. But like, you know, it's... I don't know. I don't know. Noah and Levi fight the devil in a melee. Top of the line kind of butler. And I appreciate that. A swarm of flying eyes appears above the devil. No, go on speaking. No. It's okay. It's okay. I'm fine. Thank you. I aim the golden bow at the monsters and shoot. Patrice takes one of the eyes down with her water magic. Another devil appears in front of Noah and Levi. I aim the bow and shoot an arrow straight into the creature's chest. The demon falls down to the ground. Noah and Levi bring down the other devil. They gesture for us to advance into the town. I have no idea how long we continue the fight. Excuse me. Ow. I have no idea how long we continue to fight the demons before we finally reach the castle. An hour could have passed, or maybe 4. Time flows differently when you fight for your life. I'm terrified and tired, but the real battle hasn't even started yet. We regroup with the other formations in front of the castle gates. Not everyone has survived. My heart feels heavy thinking some of my companions have died. We're going inside. The gates to the castle courtyard are open as if welcoming us. Not my phone ringing. Hello? I know you're just a scammer, so like, I'm just gonna not answer that. Anyway. We continue down the corridor. The place is so quiet that it's eerie. No more demons attack us. She wants us to come to her. I also think it's a trap. We have no choice but to proceed. We need to bring the Demon Queen down. I realize there's no way we can turn back now. Everyone is dead set on fighting the Demon Queen. I want to stop and tell everyone I don't feel ready. My palms are sweaty. Well, palms are sweaty, knees weak. Anyway, my hands are shaking and my throat is dry. We're walking into a trap and I feel like our death is near. We can't possibly die though, can we? I've trained so hard to be ready for this moment. I look down at the golden bow. It won't betray me at such a pivotal moment, will it? I do my best to focus and push my fear aside. Ooh, that's a really nice chair. Ooh, is the Demon Queen gonna be hot? A few steps later, we enter the Grand Hall, which now serves as the throne room of the Demon Queen. Oh my god, she's hot. Oh my god, she's hot. She's hot. Oh no, help me. Oh no. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. I don't know the lyrics because I forgetty. Oh no, how am I supposed to? Hello! Let's go! Transparent Games is in the chat. Hi. I just got to finally seeing the Demon Queen. And oh my god. Yes, Alt. If evil, why hot? Ah! What am I supposed to... how am I supposed to... Hello? How am I supposed to react to this? I know I'm supposed to defeat you, but like, damn, okay, girl. Like, I love that. I know the bone core set. I love it. I love it. I love it. I don't want to fight her anymore. Whose route are we on? We are on Noah's route. Hopefully. Hopefully. Schley. I know Alt exactly. Schley indeed. But yes, I have been trying to choose options that better suit Noah. So we'll see. We'll see. I am very much enjoying their like Celine and Noah's banter though. I'm very much for it. I'm very much for it. She's a beautiful woman, but she's unmistakably not fully human. Horns protrude from her head and there's a third eye on her forehead. She swirls her long tail in the air. Her leathery wings flutter. She's as gorgeous as she is deadly.
You've arrived. I've been expecting you, Saintess.
Oh, what am I? Hello? I don't even know what to say. Oh, sorry. My bad. My bad. Sorry. Her voice is enchanting, pulling me toward her. There must be something magical about it. I would never want to come close to this monster of my own free will.
Get in formations.
Oh, I miss Noah's voice.
There's no chance you just want to quietly die, is there?
Oof. You can do... What do you want, man?
I would appreciate not having the chosen of the God of Light in the way of my conquest.
You vile demon. Get ready to perish.
I wasn't talking to you.
She glares at Noah, forming a ball of pure dark energy in her hands. Noah commands everyone to take positions and advance. As Noah, Levi, and the other melee combatants run into the room, the door on the opposite side of the hall bursts open and a swarm of demons pours in. I take my spot at the back of the fight and ready the golden bow. Oh my god, sorry, the music? I love the music for this. I hesitate for a moment. If I kill the demon queen, she gets a pass. Yeah. She, you know what, would, and also she could, like, if I gotta die by her hands, I think I'll be okay. I'm kidding. But if I kill the demon queen, will the other monsters stop fighting? It's worth a try, isn't it? Sorry. I am the golden bow at the demon queen's heart. I take a few deep breaths, doing what I can to steady myself. The demon queen notices I'm aiming the weapon at her. The confident, amused smirk returns to her face.
Let's have some fun, shall we?
I do my best to remember what Elijah... Also, just like, the voice actress for her is so suited for the design of the character. I don't know if, like... I love it. I suddenly got inspired by Donkey from Shrek. Oh my god, that's so funny. I do my best to remember what Elijah told me about accessing the golden bow's light magic.
Don't fail me.
Let's go! I try to gather the power in the arrow. The golden bow resists me.
No!
Oh no. There's red magical energy gathering in the palm of the demon queen's hand. She's not looking at me, but at Noah. No. No. We're not. No. Hello? I welcome her being distracted. I'm as ready as I'll ever be. I let the arrow imbued with light magic fly at the demon queen. Just then, she releases the bolt of magic in her hand at Noah. When she glances back in my direction, the arrow is almost at her heart, but she suddenly waves her hand in the air and the arrow's magic disappears. It bounces off an invisible shield and clatters to the floor.
Die!
Just then I notice Noah running straight at me, pointing his sword at my chest. Huh? There's an aura. Oh, okay. There's an aura of red magic around him, and his eyes look so far
Be
away.
a good puppet and kill the Saintess for me.
Oh, I don't know what to do. Like, I'm so... Okay. No. Okay. Noah.
No, Noah! He cares for you. Isn't it fun
Oh,
to use the one who adores you against you?
No! That hurts me. That hurts me. I don't like that. I take a few steps back, but Noah, controlled by the Demon Queen's magic, moves more quickly than any normal human. Oh. Oh, shit. Okay. He runs the sword straight through my chest.
No.
No!
No, what have I done?
As life escapes me, I glance over Noah, who drops his sword and kneels before
I
me.
know. You didn't want to. It was the Demon Queen's magic.
Oh, it hurts to speak. It hurts to move my head to look at him. It hurts to breathe.
How could I? No, this is horrible.
Oh my god, sorry. Like, I felt... Noah's voice actor. Oh my god, okay. I'm like so in awe. Okay.
Please don't die, Celeste.
That's so good. What the heck? Oh my god. I muster a small smile.
It's not your fault.
It pains me to see the suffering on Noah's face. The voice actors are so good. What the hecky? The Demon Queen's ominous laughter is the last thing I hear before I slip into the darkness. I'm in heaven again, in the comforting cotton-like substance. I lost my fight against the Demon Queen. I couldn't control a golden bow properly, and now the Lucaria Empire will have to wait for another saint if one will ever come. I'm not in physical pain anymore, but my heart aches from regret. The fight against the Demon Queen is no longer mine. I'm dead. I won't be able to save anyone. I'll miss Noah and the others. The heavenly sound can be heard in the quiet of this space again.
You must fight on.
The angelic voice is back. What do you mean I have to continue fighting? I'm dead. I don't know how to do it. Hi, Brian. Welcome to the stream. Hello. I hope this is not, like, bad for your... That's a frog waving. I hope you're doing well. It's been a long time. Before I can protest further, my soul gets pulled into the golden whirlpool again. I close my eyes, becoming dizzy like last time. When I open them again, I find myself in front of the golden bow in the chapel, my hand touching its cold surface. The pain from the bow's light magic entering my body is excruciating. I faint before I can even scream. As Celeste experienced, death is not the end of the Saintess journey. Will you be able to rewrite her fate? Thank you for playing. Oh, let's go. Oh my god. This VTuber. Oh, thank you so much, Brian. I appreciate it. Let's go. Oh my god. Yay. Oh my goodness. I did not expect like the whole resurrecting. That's very interesting. I'm very intrigued at how that's gonna play out. Like when the full game comes out. My model looks very businesslike. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Okay. Wow. I have no words. First of all, congrats to Transparent Games for their hard work on Saintess of the Golden Bowl. You guys did amazing. Like from the art to the story to picking out the voice actors, like just everything. It just I don't even know how to I have no words. Congrats. You guys did absolutely amazing. And I'm so excited because like the Kickstarter is like really is going so fast, and I'm really excited for you guys to hit that goal. So yeah, again, if you guys are interested in backing the project and also just like supporting the devs in general, it would be really appreciated to back their Kickstarter and also wishlist the game. It helps the devs a lot when you do that. So yeah, it was a really good time, and I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Thank you. Of course, of course. Oh my gosh. Like I was already intrigued because one of the voice actors, I think it was Levi's voice. I could be wrong. I think it was Levi's voice actor. I've heard him also in another otome game that I've played, and I was like, oh my god, he's here too. That's so exciting. So yeah, like, yeah, I'm really, really excited to see what you guys have in store for when the full game comes out. You can rest assured that I will be supporting you guys 100%. 68% funded, but we're hoping for George. I am also fingers crossed. I am very intrigued about George. I want to know everything about George because he is such a mysterious figure, and I'm just like, what is behind your facade? Oh my goodness. Hold on, let me just switch to lobby real quick. You should make this a Twitch highlight for those who missed it. I will try my best too. I think I have time over the weekend actually to work on that. So yeah. Thank you as well, Transparent Games. Thank you for, you know, trusting me with this as well. Oh wait, I think the game audio is still playing. Cotton candy probably, that's true. Thank you so much for the follow, Confused Tomato. I really appreciate it. Welcome, welcome. Behind the facade, yeah, he's probably such a sweetie pie. Maybe, I don't know, or not. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, hopefully you guys make it for the George DLC as well. Like, fingers crossed. I'm honestly just waiting for like my pay to come in to also just to help back. So yeah, I really want to support it because like I'm so excited to see what you guys have in store. So yeah, again, that was Saintess of the Golden Bow. Thank you again to Transparent Games for sponsoring the stream and also just for trusting me with, you know, helping show and share the game to my community, to our community, the Chaos Crew community as well. And I guess I will be putting, what do you call this? I will be putting the links again for you guys just in case you guys don't see it on the pinned chat. There we go. So yeah, please do support the devs, and for now I guess that'll be it for me. Just want to say thank you, Transparent Games, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Thank you to, oh my god, this is kind of long. Thank you to Nene for the resub. Thank you everybody for completing the community challenge. Thank you Periwin, Bochtia, and Confused Tomato for the follow. Thank you Zaga for the 69 bits, Daniel and Jan for the stream streaks, and just everybody for stopping by. And hi Turun! Oh my gosh, hi. Yeah, thank you everybody for stopping by. As I always say, whether you were here for 5 minutes or the entire stream, I'm still very, very thankful, and I'm extra thankful that you guys decided to stop by for this stream as well. Thank you for finding the, of course. I got you. Time to start a stream streak record. Yeah, dude! You should. I mean, like, if you can. There's no obligation. There's no obligation to do that. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for coming by and watching the story unfold and experiencing Saintess of the Golden Bow with me. I guess a part 2, because we did play it before as well. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I am gonna go look for somebody to raid. But for the YouTube side, that is also it for me today. I will see you guys again next time. I don't often live stream on YouTube anymore, but I do sometimes. So if you guys want to see that more, let me know in the... Can you comment on live streams? I'm not sure. But yeah, I mean, yeah, I'll see you guys again next time. But for now, I will look for somebody to raid. If you ever watch the Vanitas no Carte, okay, no problem. I will. Okay, for YouTube, bye YouTube, bye. Oh no, it's erroring. Okay, I guess I just have to raid out. Damn it. Okay. Let me see who I can raid today. Maybe let's raid somebody playing Repo. Repo seems interesting. Yeah, we'll raid. Oh, actually, yeah. Let's raid Taka. Taka comes by on our streams a lot with a lot of positive messages, so I think it's just right that we should raid them. Let's spread the positivity. Positivity? Positivity. There we go. So these are our raid message, and if you're subbed, you can use this raid message. But yeah, that's it for me for now. I'll see you guys again. I don't have a schedule planned yet, but I'll see you guys again when I see ya. And I will hopefully see you guys soon. Have a good night, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Please take care of yourselves, like for real. Yeah, I'll see you guys. Bye!